bought a ship when I just joined the Pilots Federation. It cost me 52 grand. I felt so proud when I special legged it to the shipyard and they put the keys in my hand. Do you have keys? I know. And they only have a small half point, but sex doesn't matter to me. 'Cause she's mine and she blows my mind. She's my beautiful space taxi. I'm a hauler, space baller, talking Peterson about you. It's a mini Fer-de-Lance with nothing in his pants, but goddammit, I love you. My space taxi, yeah, my space taxi, yeah, my space taxi, yeah, my space taxi, yeah. I tricked it out so it jumped just like a lady. It maxed out at 30.09. One fully laden, its ass was a beautiful thing. No shit, kid, to mess with its lines. Jumped into open for a community goal. Thought I'd raise a buck or two. Some guy called Potter stripped my shield to water rider. I'm at 1% as I recharge my friendship. Oh, I'm a hauler, yeah, such a baller. Talking Peterson about you. It's a mini Fer-de-Lance with nothing in his pants, but goddammit, I love you. Yeah, I'm a hauler, such a baller. Talking Peterson about you. It's a mini Fer-de-Lance with nothing in his pants, but goddammit, I love you. My space taxi, yeah, my space taxi, yeah, my space taxi, yeah, my space taxi, yeah. One, two, three, four. I bought a ship when I just joined the Pilots Federation. It cost me 52 grand. I felt so proud when I special legged it to the shipyard and they put the keys in my hand. Do you have keys? I know. And they only have a small half point, but sex doesn't matter to me. 'Cause she's mine and she blows my mind. She's my beautiful space taxi. I'm a hauler, space baller, talking Peterson about you. It's a mini Fer-de-Lance with nothing in his pants, but goddammit, I love you. My space taxi, yeah, my space taxi, yeah, my space taxi, yeah, my space taxi, yeah. I tricked it out so it jumped just like a lady. It maxed out at 30.09. One fully laden, its ass was a beautiful thing. No shit, kid, to mess with its lines. Jumped into open for a community goal. Thought I'd raise a buck or two. Some guy called Potter stripped my shield to water rider. I'm at 1% as I recharge my friendship. Oh, I'm a hauler.
You never know when we're gonna go live here at the Dangus. You never. Are we live? Is this live? I don't even know. See, that's the beauty of it. Nobody knows. Nobody controls it. It just happens. And I think it's happening. Wait, what we got here? Dun 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 dun. Oh my God, guys, look at this. Look at this thing. It's here after what? 10 years of anticipation. The Panther Clipper. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a ship. Look at this thing. Oh my lordy. Oh my lordy. I am awestrucken. And by the way, did they release the pink skin because the Pink Panther thing? Right? What do you mean who cares about the Panther Flipper loot? And how you doing? Regit, loot. We got Valor there. How you doing, guys? Mr. Dangoids and Dangarinos. Not gonna fly the Python Mark 1. This is like that triggers the thing about like these new ships are so awesome and they're coming out at such a rapid pace. And there's still that part of me that just like loves some of the old classic ships. And you know, I've talked about this before. I hope that at some point or another they go back and do something to the old ships to make them you know, buff them. Just give them a little bit of a little razzle dazzle. My suggestion is to give each ship its own unique ability, right? Like a Cobra Mark III does something different from a Cobra Mark V. The Cobra Mark IV should have no abilities, by the way. Just making that clear. But like, you know, give the Asp Scout a cloaking device, and give the Asp Explorer, you know, the ability to every 5 minutes it can double its jump range for one jump or something. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, no, I saw the Panther in Midnight Black, and I was like, that looks really freaking cool. I mean, I'm always like, does it come in black? You know, I'm Batman basically. I'm Batman. Oh no, that's not Batman. What the hell was that? I'm Batman. There you go. You gotta have that like whispery rasp. Hey, Dark Heavy, what up? But you know, I'm a huge fan of Inspector Clouseau. Does your dog bite? Does your dog bite? That he's not my dog. Like the Pink Panther movies, like they're kind of a jumbled mess of weird 60s and 70s filmmaking. But I'm a huge Peter Sellers fan, and I love Inspector Clouseau. So Panther Clipper, it's got a pink skin. You gotta go Pink Panther. And here it is, guys. This. Sorry, just let me take a sip of water here. I'm so excited. Look at it. Look at the cockpit. I feel like I'm flying a fleet carrier. I was about to say feet carrier. It is technically a feet carrier. Look how big this cockpit is. It's got little booths, cubicles. They probably are there staplers? I don't see a coffee machine. But look at all this. Look at all this. Oh my lordy. Like the cockpit is really, really cool. And it's like, I like that it's different. It's a new cockpit. It's not a recycled asset. But just like, here's the thing. You never really understand the scale of a ship until you take your first steps outside. And I have not exited this ship, so this is like literally the first. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh my, look at the little thruster. Oh, it's a double thruster. Wow. Oh my god. This thing takes up the entire landing pad. Like, look at that. It goes right to the door. Oh my god. It is massive. This is pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, like I feel sad about the Type 9 because I'm like, what am I going to do with my Type 9s? I mean, they got me through so much, you know? The Type 9 was the big hauler for years. Oh, there's a CG. Oh, I got to set up these colonies. Yeah, the Type 9 was the man, but now it's like, look at this thing. Now, here's the thing. I haven't done any outfitting yet. I just bought the ship. And yes, this is the whole like the prepaid version. I think the ship itself is actually pretty darn expensive. I don't know if you can actually, I guess you can't buy it in the store, so I don't know what the price would be. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Okay. $500 million. That's more expensive than these guys. Okay, so I'm glad that I just paid real money for this one. It's probably going to cost twice as much of that to outfit it if I want to A-rate it. I don't know if I'm going to A-rate it today, but oh, look at it. It's got the little froggy styles, kind of like a chieftain sort of legs or whatever. Though this is definitely like this thing has legs for arms, and it's like every day is leg day and arm day at the gym. This thing is swole. Look at this ship. What a cool ship. I mean, Frontier's been knocking it out of the parks with the new ships. There was kind of like like I remember there was like the Mambo was the last one that came out that was really truly exciting, and really I have a Mamba. I don't really fly it. I don't even have it like properly outfitted. It looks cool. I like it, and it's sort of, you know, the Fer-de-Lance competitor, but I still really like the Fer-de-Lance because it looks like a slice of pizza, whereas the Mamba kind of looks like kind of like Speed Racer. You get a load. Like, look at the Mamba. It's pretty nice. But then it's like, you know, Type 10 is like, it's kind of cool, but it just looks like a Type 9 with a little modification of the Type 9 is module storage. That's kind of what I have. One Type 9. I think it's this one. Oh no, wait, no. This is not my shipyard. This is the other stuff. But I have like one Type 9 that's still basically a storage ship. One's kind of like mining, and the other one was sort of my colony guy. But this Panther Clipper, my lordy. So there's also a community goal going on right now, and hold on, I'll tell you about that. Because if you don't know, this is one of those things where Frontier's also doing, I think, a really good job with community goals. You know, there's nothing super special about them. Hold on, where do you find that? Where do you find that? Oh wait, it would be here, or no? Oh, missions. So, but you know, it's like the community goals, when they come in, sometimes every once in a while, there's these community goals where you just make a ton of money. The last community goal I made, like, it was like 50 million for delivering 128 commodities. So I was in the top 100%. And then I got like 125 or 150 million. I was in the top 50% for the bounty hunting. This one is interesting though, because where does it say here? It says somewhere here. Commodities sold as part of this initiative will have a 10x price multiplier for CMM, steel, titanium, so all the sort of, and aluminum, all the sort of, you know, stuff that you would normally do for building your facilities. But like that in itself is a crazy, you know, way to make money here. But then also, and of course this is time with the Panther Clipper, so it's never been a better time to haul. Look at these rewards. 1x of each class 5 and 6 cargo rack pre-engineered with increased cargo capacity. Has that ever existed before? Oh, can I sign up here? Oh, heck yeah. I don't even have to go there to sign up. That's nice. See, Frontier's the little things adding up. A red metallic brewer decal. Yeah, cool. I like that. And then of course, you know, credits. But then if you're in the top 75% and above, and that's attainable. That's attainable. You get an additional set of engineered stuff. So that's pretty darn exciting to me. It's you know, it's like, let's, you know, get this Panther Clipper outfitted, let's deliver some goods, and then we'll be able to deliver even more goods. And then we can finally get our colonies above 0% happiness. So I have not really, and by the way, I'm just going to sell all this stuff. You've always felt weird selling these like 0 credit modules. It's weird that you can't store them, and, you know, once you sell them, they're gone, I guess. Or if you just like scrap the ship and reorder it, do they come back? I don't know. But I'm not too worried about rebuy. I'm a billionaire, whatever. Oh my god, it's gonna take forever. But let's see what this thing. So Dead Star says my almost max capacity Panther is also making 860 merits. Oh, ooh, per trip, eh? Look at all these hard points. Like, that's actually quite. How many is it? 1, 2, 3. Wow, two large. 1, 2, 3, 4 mediums. And 4 smalls. Like, this thing, should I just build it as a unconventional fighter? No, not today. All this utility slots, and then, you know, you got 8As and 7As, all the big boy stuff here, all the big boy toys, and then look at all this. All right, so let us begin. We're here. Oh, whoa, what's this? Mach 2 cargo rack designed for specialized module slots providing increased storage capacity. Is this new? Yo, what is going on here? Where did these come from? Is this only for the Panther Clipper? Are these like, they've got their own exclusive cargo racks? Heck yeah. Oh yeah. Well, we definitely want shields, but hey, where'd they go? Do you only get one? Wait, is that like a... Hold on, go back. Is that like a specialty slot? For use in automated cargo storage systems. Oh, hold on, wait. Let's just sell all this stuff, because we're gonna want the premium stuff, because it's a community goal, so the gankers will be there. Almost what do you say? Almost max due to Super Cruise assist for fast Super Cruise drops and an auto dock to save me from repetitive strain. Ooh, actually, maybe I'll keep the advanced docking computer. I'm gonna get rid of Super Cruise assist though. I don't need it. And we'll just swap you in here. So, okay. So it looks like there are specifically Mach 2 storage compartments now on this ship. That's really interesting. See, that's what I'm talking about. Like little special things that make ships unique. Like they could put, I guess they could put like Mark II cargo racks on other ships if they want to retrofit them in the back. That's cool. So you get one class 8, one class 7. Yeah, exactly. Like the military slots where it's like you can only do the whole thing or the shield boosters or whatever. Hey, that's neat. I like that. So then it's like, okay, obviously you're going to put cargo racks there because why would you? There's nothing else that's Mach 2, right? Super Cruise Assist is good to save time as it can drop from Super Cruise much. Oh, that's true. That's true. Well, we'll see when we get to the bottom of the list. The question is like, you know, should I go with an 8 shield? I'm assuming like, you know, this big boy needs a big old shield generator, but what else would I put there? Guess you could, hull reinforcements only go to 5. I mean, it's probably like cargo rack or shield. Like what else comes in size 8? Oh God, a shield cell bank. What is a 8A shield cell bank like? I don't own one of the big ones. How many? They get what? 4 or 5? I'm not really. Maybe 4. What do they do? Well, whatever. Yeah, I guess maybe a big old shield generator would be nice. 142 million. Should we go Byweave? Does Byweave have better? Yeah, I think Byweave. Cause like, well, I mean, technically speaking, I guess like you want your shields to hold with enough time for you to jump away from the people that are trying to kill you, right? And Byweave is more like if you're in combat and your shields go down, it's quicker to get up. But I'll stick with Byweave for now. It's only 4 tons when you have over 1,000. Yeah, right? That's true. That's true. It's like, what's that extra 4 when you've got these Mach 2 cargo? I'm going to just... Let's see how much cargo we can get in this thing. Let's do a lot of cargo. Like, I'm wondering, what are you guys building for your Panther Clippers? Are you putting fighter bays on them? Like, I'm assuming it can have a fighter hangar. Yep. Oh, oof. I mean, I think that would be cool, but because maybe there is a cool combat clipper build. Oh, we're gonna want an FSD booster too. I guess the max is 5. So, do we have slots? Oh God, we have so many slots. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, I love this. Like, this is a big ship that I'm really excited about. I don't know if part of it is just like the hype of it. The fact that it's been so long awaited, right? But for some reason this ship feels special. Like the Python Mark II was cool. The Corsair, actually I flew it here to Shinrada, and I can't understate how much I like the Corsair. It's not like the best ship, it's not overpowered, but there's something about the look of it, something about the function of it that really gets to me. It's just like a big old courier. But I like it. What else would you have on your Panther Clipper? I mean, I guess shield cell banks could come in handy if you're you know, refusing to high wake and you just want to sort of you know, tank out an interdiction. But I think maybe just like for this CG, just loading up with cargo. I mean, there might be some sense in doing hull, but okay, hold on a second. Where's the stuff at the bottom here? Integrity, yeah, 1,106. I'm pretty skinny, actually. Armor rating 70, shield strength 423. These are all numbers that have very little meaning for me. I don't understand. Cargo capacity 928. Okay, so we definitely want to get over 1,000, or at least over 900. Can we do that? Oh no. Uh-oh. See, I can only get it to 948. What am I doing wrong here? I guess the frame shift drive booster could be limited. What's my jump range here? 21. That's not bad. Oh, hold on. Wait. I haven't even done this stuff yet. Oh god, this is where the money comes out, right? Ooh. Well, that would give me a lot of power. Do I really need A rated? Maybe B rated is better. Because technically, and it's weird how these like all increase my jump range. Like, what does the thing come stock with? Like, what is currently equipped? I'm imagining it's like a 7E or something. It's weird that even like B is not making me heavier. That lowers my jump range. I don't know. What do you guys think? A or B? You really like the Corsair apart from the cockpit? Yeah, it's a little bit samey. It would be nice to see a little bit more uniqueness to the cockpit, but that still is one of my favorite cockpits. Like, I love the sort of rings that go down that make it really feel like you're in, you know, you're Tom Cruise in Top Gun, right? Yeah, the B is always heavier, right? But it's like, I guess it's not as heavy as the one I currently have because my jump range is still, you know, going up. I would expect to see my jump range go down and my power go up, but it's also like a lot cheaper, and that's kind of like, well, it's like to the tune of like 65 million bucks. I gotta start with a B. I'm gonna start with a B. We'll see if that's good enough. Jumping to a system near Shinra Desert to get the modules. Oh yeah, I'm in Jameson right now. I always start these new ships from Jameson so I can get them, you know, where I want them, right? Now, A-rated thrusters. That's something that I think might be important because, you know, people are going to want to shoot me. And even though I'm a big boy, I think the ship goes pretty fast. Oh, wait. It's at 202. We can engineer that later. But let's go with A-rated thrusters. And here we go. The frame shift drive SEO. Actually, not that expensive. 54 million. Like, compared to, like, a shield generator, that's pennies. Okay, we're going to A-rate SEO. That's going to bring our jump range almost up to 30, which, you know, for a hauler of this size, not bad. And then laden, wait, what? Jump minimum, current, and then max. So I guess, like, 23 would be if I'm fully loaded. That's still very, very good. And life support, you know, normally I just go D-rated, but maybe we can be bougie and go A. Nah. This thing is really slow? Uh-oh. I thought it was supposed to be faster than the Type 9, which again would make the Type 9 even more irrelevant. Oh yeah, these Guardian hybrid things. I keep forgetting about them, man. Now that the Thargoid war is no longer over and these things don't really stop working in certain systems, this might be kind of neat to see what... Because I think when you combine the distributor with the Guardian power plant, there's some sort of bonus. Like, you get a power bonus. But I guess for now, 7A is fine. Yeah. We're spending all our money. What's the rebuy cost in this thing going to be? Yeah, we'll go 5. Let's just aerate everything here. We can. Wow. Okay. And then, of course, lightweight alloy. So this is where the big decision comes in. Is like, what do I do here? Because, like, look at that. 237 million. Oh, do I spend the money? Doesn't really affect my jump range too much. The military grade, I believe, is probably the best one, right? Yeah, why not? We're spending all our money on a Panther Clipper. 16 mil. I mean, I guess we could be bougie and get the power plant, but, like, look how much power we have left. Okay, so let's do utility mounts. We'll do our weapons last. What is this guy gonna like? Well, I think it's gotta have some chafes, right? Because that's gonna be the difference. Well, I mean, the good gankers are the ones that well, not I should say like a good ganker, but a skilled ganker is often gonna have things like plasma accelerators and imperial hammers and stuff that, or like the flak. What do they call them? What do they call them? Flak things. The ones that are like the power play ones that just like destroy shields. Point defense. Yeah, why not? We'll definitely want some heat sinks. Does this get hot like the Beluga? Where are all my pre-engineered heat sinks at? Terek Tor. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, there, because that's where my carrier would be. Okay, well, whatever. We'll just do normals for now. What else? What else? Is there anything here I'm missing? Don't gotta worry about that stuff. Maybe a shield booster. Although that kind of doesn't make sense with, like, Bioweave. I guess more chafe or more heatsink. Or maybe, let's do more point defense. Who knows? Point defense will be good for very specific situations, but even then I find a lot of times I was using the point defense to take on, you know, if you get interdicted by a glaive or something and they'd start shooting them missiles at you, sometimes the point defense could actually work on it. Work pretty well. Now, hard points. What the heck should this thing be packing? I mean, what kind of weapons does a Panther Clipper really want? I mean, I could put those like flak fireworks cannons on them. I have quite a few of those. Makes them like really pretty fireworks. I could go mines. Oh, they don't come in size 3, do they? Panther Clipper with plasma accelerators? Maybe for my second build. Ooh. Ooh. Dare I? Okay. I think that's got to be the build. We're going full torpedoes. I've never done a full torpedo build. I don't know if this is an absolutely ridiculous idea, but if someone attacks me, release all the torpedoes. At least, like, it's going to give them a moment where they go, what the heck did I get into? And maybe that'll be enough room to escape, right? If it's slow, then turreted weapons. Well, that would make sense, Dark Heavy, but this is Elite Dangus. We don't make sense here. I'm going full torpedoes, baby. We're going. Just, I want to be able. So if someone like stops to gank me, I'm just going to point at them, lock on torpedoes. It's just basically like Star Trek without the phasers. They're just like, it's all photon torpedoes. I have no idea whether this is a good idea or not. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's not. But it's fine. We're not going out to, like, you know, bounty hunt in this thing. I think it has good shock factor, right? Like, imagine you interdict someone in a Panther Clipper. They turn around and all of a sudden, like, 8 torpedoes are coming at you. It's gonna at least make you, if not think a little bit, there's gonna be some respect there, you know? So you're just like, this guy, full torpedo? Ooh, you should have put an SRB in there. I guess it's okay. I mean, can this thing even land on planets, or do the planets land on it? This thing is huge, man. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's good. Ooh, restock costs. So let's see here. Where's our stats? Okay, so decent jump range. That could be engineered to be better for sure. Yes, Dangus Wisdom equivalents of all the torpedoes! All the torpedoes! We miss you too, Dark Heavy. There is also no rebuy for the Arc ship. You only pay for modules. Oh, okay. Actually, where does my rebuy cost? It's in here, right? 25 million. Oh my lord. That's just for modules, but that's still pretty crazy. My shield health is kind of crap, though. Armor health got a little bit better with that military rating, 2,000, but that's still not... Maybe I should get a better shield. I mean, this is probably a ship that likes prismatics, right? I don't have my prismatics on me. They're I think I do have one size 8 prismatic, but I believe it is excuse me. I believe it is on one of my other ships. Do you have 1A prismatic? Maybe I'll just go 8A for now. What's that gonna do? What's that gonna do for me? Well, it's gonna drain my bank account, I'll tell you that. 529. Not much of a boost. You really gotta engineer these days. It's kind of the story. Okay, so I got a docking computer. I do not have the whatchamacallit. the doohickey, the Super Cruise boost. And actually, I feel like, yeah, maybe what Dead Star said, it kind of makes sense. Like, rather than like the extra 4 cargo, just being able to like not worry about loops of shame might actually be a better move. So let's do that. Yeah, let's put that back on there. Where'd you go, little buddy? Where you at? Where you at? All right, Super Cruise assist. Okay, let's see here. Prismatic shields can be good as they're effectively like an A class of the next size up. So a size 6 is like a 7. So a size 8 would be like a size 9, which doesn't even exist. Or, oh, yeah, or you could do like a size 6 operating like a size 7 and then get more cargo space. A doohickey is like a what's it? Like a you know, it's a thing. It's a thing that you don't know the word for. But okay, we got a full torpedo build. I guess it might be worthwhile to do a little bit of engineering. Now cargo capacity I'm at, does that show here? Or I guess it would show here. 944. So that's how you get it over 1,000, is by, I guess, going like a size 6 prismatic, and then you put that 7 slot as cargo. I think for now, 944 is still pretty good. Oh yeah, Spatula flying a huge ship. Alright. Is any of the CG stuff available here? Probably not. That would be too easy. Okay, so thingamajig. There you go. Thingamajig. That's the word I was looking for. Okay. So the CG is down in Minerva. I parked myself at Territor. Unfortunately, I wanted to park in the Nix system. The Nix system is actually pretty here. It's a system I've been fond of and visited many times. Oh, currently experiencing a blight. But unfortunately, the parking is full there. But we want to be heading to Minerva, but before we do, we want to pick up CMM composites, aluminum, steel. And I'm going to do this without an arrow. I'm going to use my brain and the tools that Frontier has given me, which I don't understand how to do. How do you do this? What am I doing? Okay, wait. Should we do CMMs? Hello? Where is the thing? I don't see anything. Now it's this like user data, so maybe it's like I'd have to have been there. Well, hey, we got some triangles. What do you got? Charunder. Good old Charunder. My favorite Pokemon, I think. Oh, geez. Charunder has got a big Charunder in the middle. Look at that. That station is almost touching it on the map. I'm guessing there's CMM composites somewhere here, but where? Well, we all know that CMMs don't spawn on the stations. The other thing is, like, where can I land? Is this thing big enough to land somewhere? Let's try Jane's Reach. We might have to visit a couple places, but... Exactly, yeah, the CMMs are only available at surface ports because reasons. Why is that? Like, why how would they not get up into space stations eventually? Are they just, like, unsafe for space stations? Oh, I'm gonna start... Is it just a case where it's like, oh yeah, if we had them on space stations, they're too heavy, they pull the space stations out of orbit. Alright, are you guys ready? I'm gonna go to camera mode since we can do auto launch. This is the first flight of the Panther Clipper. Let us begin. External, please, thank y'all. Oh ho ho. I want to get nice leg action here, because I imagine these legs are going to fold up and look pretty awesome. Look at the thrusters on that. Oh my lord. It's like the freaking like Saturn rockets. Oh baby. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Oh my lord. Okay. I'm sold. I mean, I don't like how much the damn ships cost. Like, I think that could be cheaper, and the ship kits especially. Like, I wanted to get the ship kit, but I'm like, oh my lord. I put on the arcs, bought the ship, and now I'm out of arcs again. Oh look, there's another Panther Clipper. If we dock together, we can make an outpost. CMM composites are layered carbon and metals to take advantage of the properties for each of the different components. They result in flexible, lightweight, and strong structures. So basically, like, that's how the Anaconda hulls are so light. They're made out of CMM composites. That's the unicornium of this universe. Is CMM composites like a real thing? Full screen time. Full screen. Oh yeah. Looks like a newborn panda. All pink and moist. It's like a baby hamster, yeah. I don't think the auto dock's gonna work. Oh wait, here we go. Now here's the question. Will it fit in the mail slot? Let me just try to lock the camera here. Classic NPC stuck under the mail slot for no reason at all. Oh wow. Oh, what? It's so big that it crashes the game trying to get through the mail slot. Are you serious? Why do it? What do? It's just Shinrada Desert problems. Wow, this is a big ship. It's, I guess, like, it's weird because, like, the Beluga still is pretty big, and the Type 9 is still pretty big. Like, they all, I gotta launch all over again? Seriously? Come on. Come on. Maybe I should just do this manually, or is that gonna really screw things up? Let's watch the launch now from the cockpit. How does this feel? This is a cool cockpit though. I'm looking for like the loose wires. Where we got loose wires hanging out? No, that's just Anaconda things. Lots of fun buttons, but like those buttons up there by the radar, I'd have to get out of my chair to press them. Like that's kind of inefficient, you know, to put buttons so far away from me. I'm not friggin' Reed Richards here. Okay. Let's measure this out. So it's like, I'm like 3/4 of the mail slot, aren't I? Maybe even more. Oh my god. Yeah, no. You cannot fit 2 ships through there. Panther Clipper is going to be the new slot blocking ship of the future. Oh. Oh, that boost. Let's hear that again. Always love the ship boost sounds. Ooh. So yeah, it does move slow, but kind of smooth. It doesn't feel slow, even though it really is. But it doesn't feel like, I feel like in the Type 9, I feel like I'm being held back, you know? Whereas here I kind of feel like it's got like a smoothness to it that I like. Wait, there's a little hauler called Haul what? Oh my god. Little hauler. Wanna dock on my Panther Clipper? Oops, what have I done? So cute. I love that there's just some guy in a hauler. It's like, what are you doing? The Panther Clipper just came out. But maybe he's got an exploring hauler. Don't mind if I do. Oh, hold on. There we go. You can dock on landing pad 7. It's in the back left. Honestly though, it would be kind of cool. Like the Panther Clipper. Oh yeah, let's see this thing fly in space. Oh yeah. Ooh, yes, it's got the keel back kind of wiggliness to it. Ooh, I like that. Like, once it's in space, it kind of just looks... Like, you kind of lose a little bit of the size, right? But, like, that middle section, I really like how this middle section just looks like it's kind of like a garbage truck in a sense, right? Like the back just opens up, the trash goes in, it compacts it all. You want to unload the cargo, maybe that middle section could just drop out. How do I lock this off in a way that, there we go. Okay, so it's not as wobbly as the keelback. Wait, what's that sound? Is he trying to dock? Welcome to the Panther Clippers owner club. Let's see. Let's let this guy dock. We've got a hauler here who's gonna dock. This would be cool for a size comparison. Oh, he's actually docking on my ship. That's fucking amazing. Oh lordy. Remember, loitering is a crime punishable by death. Enjoy the concourse, but stay clear of the washrooms due to a janitorial strike. Like, look at this thing. It's like, that's a hauler for size comparison. You can fit like 5 haulers in this thing. Oh my lordy. It looks like, you know those like sharks and they get those little like things that sort of attach onto them? I can't remember the name for them. And by the way, you get this cool little decal if you buy it, the Panther Clipper Owners Club decal. Nice touch. That's the kind of thing where I'm like, okay, I'll pay the money to support the development of the game, get the ship early, be able to play around with it. But, you know, in 3 months' time, hey, I still got the decal, so I still feel like there's good value in that. I mean, more would be nice, but you should both turn off the shields to dock successfully. I think that may, if you drive what I stay on, we can try. Let's find out. Damn, docking clamps must be busted. I think the engineers, or let's say the docking staff, went on strike too. I got like 500 people living and working on this thing. It's hard to manage, man. Oh, Remoras. Thank you. That's the name. Well, this station must depart, but thank you for docking, and make sure not to hit the mail slot on the way out. Wasn't that Sean Connery's name in Ramirez? Jaya Ramirez. Oh, that boost sound is nice. Alright. First jump in the Panther Clipper. Are we going to overheat? No, I think we're okay. It's no beluga. Like, look at this thing. It takes like 20 minutes to actually like turn. The vector angle is like a slow curve. You engineered it to wait. Feels better in Super Cruise than the cutter. Remarkably easy to fry. That's what I'm saying. There's a smoothness to it that I like over the Type 9. Maybe that back will allow development of a huge SRV. Ooh, that would be my dream. Yeah, there's only 2 SRVs, and I would love to see 4 or 5. I would like to see like a hover bike. I think that would be really cool, like a Star Wars speeder bike kind of thing. Yaw is slow, but pitch seems reasonable. Yeah, the yaw is usually always slow, and it's always better to turn and use the pitch or whatever, right? And that's been the case on so many ships. Except the Mandalay, which, you know, basically you nudge the mouse accidentally to the left and you basically do a 360, right? And a slow roll. Yeah, that's what I noticed. The roll is a little bit slow, but it's a smooth slow. Which kind of like, that's what I want when I fly a big ship, is I do want to feel the weight of the ship. I want to feel like I'm really flying a giant brick, you know? But I don't want it to feel like frustrating, right? And I think like the Type 9, especially when you go from like flying a small ship to a Type 9, it just feels, oh. And I flew here in a Corsair, but I don't feel like I've been, you know, restricted here. All right, let's see what SEO looks like. Okay, as usual, I will overdo it and have to do, well, let's see what a loop of shame looks like in a Panther Clipper. It's gonna be the longest. It's like 3 hours later. Okay, we've landed. No, this is okay. Yeah, this is okay. It's got that big ship feel, but not like, not in a way that I feel, you know, overburdened. I feel this is okay. Oh, what's the gravity on this planet I'm landing? What's the G's, man? Okay, 2.2. Really closer to 0.3. That is okay. A loot of shame. A loot of shame. That's. By the way, these power play decals or bobbleheads, they just look like the playing cards. Why don't they have Lee Rong Yu's face on it? Actually, I'm kind of glad that they don't, because wouldn't want him staring at me the whole time. I mean, it's nice to have something. But that light bobblehead, chef's kiss. It's a beautiful. So yeah, I have to do a little bit of a shorter stream. I got about 2 hours that I can do from here. And then friends coming over. I'll tell you, it's been a crazy week for me. So last week on Sunday or whatever, our band did like an open mic or something, so we were out pretty late. You know, had a good night and played some music, saw some music, and you know, then went home. And then Monday, so I had weeks and weeks ago applied. If a lot of you guys follow the channel, you'll see I've done short films. I've always been interested in film industry kind of stuff, right? But I've never really worked any big jobs. Oh, just got another care package. Hopefully this will help your PP rank a fair bit. Oh yeah, well, like what am I at? Like that last CG actually did jump me up a few, but I think I'm still like 20 ranks away from pack hounds, and that's really my current goal because I've never had pack hounds before, and I think they would be fun to play with and or destroy my frame rates. I feel like I'm coming in way too fast. I don't have a sense of speed in this thing. I've not yet familiarized. Oh no. Like it all seems normal, but it just feels too fast for how big I feel. I feel like I'm the size of this moon. It's weird. But anyway, so do the band on Monday. Now, weeks ago, I had heard that there was, so in the film industry, there's like these different unions that do the different jobs, right? There's like the Directors Guild, there's the ATSI, the Writers Guild, all these different sort of organizations that do the sort of the people who make films, right? And I had applied to one of the ones called IATSE, which was like the guys. IATSE will do things like the set construction, the props, the set deck, the grips and the gaffers, the lightings. So there's a lot of different costumes, makeup, and sort of stuff. Like all of these sort of different crafts are bundled into these organizations. Those organizations are then where the film companies hire from, right? And I'd always thought about getting into one, but I guess for a long time I just thought it was, I'll never get in, or I don't have enough, real experience. Even though I've made a lot of shorts, it's like, well, that's not real industry experience. And I thought, what the heck, I'll apply anyway. I found this one role that was basically, you're essentially, um, I also have to navigate like my first planetary landing with Panther Clipper. So maybe let's just focus for 1 second here. Landing pad 7. Okay, lovely. Oh, and look at that. We're lined up. Slow down for autodock. Okay, you know what? Let's let the autodock handle it. That way we can watch from the outside. So yeah, so I applied to this one sort of position that seemed kind of like a general position. It's basically like any department that needs extra labor. You know, they kind of go through this list, and how it works is like you basically go into, like, once you get approved or whatever, you go into the system, and the day before you hit a little button to make yourself available. And then you can get a call from any point from then, from like 6 p.m. to like 2 in the morning, for real. And they call you, and basically, you know, there is sort of a thing where it's like, you know, whatever they call you for, you have to say yes to. Right? If you make yourself available, they call you to offer you a job, and you say no, the likelihood of getting a call the next time goes down, right? So, you know, I'm like, okay, but, you know, I'm going to be at the bottom of the list. So I got in. I found it on Monday. It's like, oh, you got approved. You got to do this training course or whatever, online training course. So I did it, and then, you know, I was like, oh, I finished with just enough time. Yeah, I'll mark myself available. And what happens is at 11:30 p.m., I get a call, and they're like, yeah, we, yes, Pink Panther Clipper, do. Come on, look at it though. It's so beast. Oh, these back legs and these like little nobbins that stick up are pretty cool. I like the frogginess of it. Like, this is like the chieftain is a little bit like too skinny. Like the chieftain maybe is more froggish. This is more like toad. Nice looking ship. Well, that was an eventful landing. I guess autodock is quite better than my skills. Whatever. Anyway, so what the hell? Ah, shit. Bio waste. Where's the sea? Damn it. Okay, well, I guess it's not on this planet. How you doing, Shiv? But yeah, so anyway, so yeah, I got a call, and ended up, so it turned out, and I can't, there are some things I can say, some things I can't say, just to be safe, and I'm wanted in this location. My criminal past always comes back to haunt me. Okay. Am I not wanted in a place that has CMM composites that's in the system that I can land on? Maybe here? Alright, well, yeah, high metal content planet. This is probably where I need to go. It's also called Stevens Prospect. That sounds, okay, well, whatever. Here we go. So anyway, I ended up getting a gig that I did from Tuesday and until Friday, and it is on a major TV show. A TV show that if you don't watch it, you probably heard of, and I'm actually a huge fan of this show. So it's been really cool. But the first gig that I got was helping out the construction team. Now, I've never done construction. I've never done really like a lot of physical labor jobs, so this is all very, very new to me. A lot of what I'm doing is just sort of helping out. We need these things over here. Can you help us do this thing? But we're building a set in an abandoned meat factory in the basement. We're building a set in the basement, like erecting walls and sort of building it out. And it's the coolest thing I've ever done. It's really neat. Exhausting. I'm tired. And so, yeah, I figured, well, it's... The thing is, the way this works now is kind of like, well, if they like you, which the guys like me, they've been bringing me back every day to help. And I'm off this weekend because there's nothing to do this weekend, but I am back Monday. But each day you kind of find out at the end of the day, like, hey, am I back tomorrow? And, you know, eventually this will come to an end at some point or another. And then there might be a gap, or it could be another gig. I just don't know at this point, right? So my schedule might be a little bit weird. Like they did say, like there are some times where it's like they have people come in on Saturday, and usually it's a little bit of a shorter day. But, you know, it's like I'm waking up at 5, getting there for 7, and then working 10-hour days, right? And it's like I get home and my feet, I feel like I'm walking on broken glass. My muscles are aching, but in a good way. Like it's like satisfying work and it feels good. and you're building a movie set. It's the coolest thing, right? And yeah, do they pay you all for labor? Yes. So if you get into the union as a member, so right now I'm kind of like a permit member or whatever, right? So it's like you're allowed to work on the union jobs and build hours and experience towards the sort of end game. And hold on, I must concentrate before SEO blasts me into the next system. But yeah, so it's like right now I'm not getting like the sort of full pay that you would if you were in the union, but it's still pretty good. Let's just say in like the 4 days that I worked, and I'm not sure on the exact math because I think they'll pull out some there's like permit fees or union things that come out of it while you're in that sort of interim status. Like basically with like 4 days of work, I'm within a hair of like paying my rent this month. So it's like if I could get that work consistently, it pays pretty well, right? Glad to hear it. You know, these things pay as though you should just. Well, to me, it's like the pay is good, but what's really exciting is it's like working on something very exciting, and every day I'm kind of like learning new stuff. Like I've been learning about carpentry and construction and set design and how to me what's been so amazing is just how I'm still in Toronto, but like I'm learning things like again like how the different departments coordinate, and what's amazing to me is just how much thought is put into every aspect. You know, they got the blueprints up there for what we're building and kind of how the visualizations of what it should look like, where everything goes. There's so much effort, and the guys I'm working with they're fantastic. Fantastic dudes that have really, I kind of came in on day one and I said, listen, I got a call at 11:30 last night. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like 4 days of work. I mean, roughly speaking. And I've got unusually cheaper rent because I moved like right during COVID when the rent prices in Toronto dropped. But it's like, 4 days. I mean, 4 10-hour days of, pretty tough labor. But I kind of wanted to get in shape anyway. So this is like, I get to work in the film industry. I get to work in shape. And like the job I'm at, like right now I'm helping these guys, the carpenters and construction guys build the set. My next call could be helping with the prop department or helping with lighting. Like the sort of role that I'm in is very general. I could go get a call from any department. So it's really neat because I'll get to sort of see different parts of, how the sausage is made, right? And yeah, it pays pretty well. And once you get into the actual thing, then fluffing, that's a different industry. That does not get covered under the same industry. I mean, again, I would say, how much does that pay? And that I'd make a determination if I would do it or not. As long as I could wear gloves. I mean, at the end of the day, look, I'm all about, I don't care if it's a dirty job. If I'm the janitor of a starship, those toilets are going to be working as squeaky clean as possible. Wasn't that Josh Hawkins' department? Does Josh Hawkins work in film? I didn't know that. What has he been up to? Man, I miss Josh. I miss Hawkins, the old broadcast. But yeah, it's like I've like this has been a crazy week for me. Just like the hours, I kind of went from sort of being sort of late nights and sleeping in for a while, and not doing much physical activity. A lot of the last few weeks I've been doing like VFX and editing and stuff, and that has been very sedentary or whatever. And then the last 4 days I've been lifting giant things and hauling stuff around and just working my ass off every day. And the guys are saying that, they're like, for a guy coming in with no experience, in 4 days, you're doing a great job. Like, they're giving me good stuff. Didn't think anyone would like that up. That's exactly where I first heard it. What? Link that up. Oh, Josh Hawkins? What does Josh do? I miss that guy, man. You have a Jason's. Well, it's like at this point it's really cool to be able to see and do stuff that's like new, right? Like I never thought in my life I'd be doing anything construction related. And honestly, like, do I have a passion for it? No, not really. Am I finding enjoyment in it? Yeah, it's like the way I sort of think about it is I really love passion and craft, right? I love to watch people working at something that they're good at and that they put thought into, right? And just to see these guys, even just the way that they organize themselves, the way that they work out problems. You know, it's like, oh, one of the flats was missing. Well, you know, okay, we got an extra one over here. We can cut it up, and they're doing all these measurements. To me, it's really cool, right? To watch these guys work, to be able to learn this stuff, and you know, they're teaching me a lot of stuff, right? So it's like I'm learning. You know, in 4 days I learned so much, had a great experience, and the fact that they keep calling me back, I said to the guys, I'm like, look, my body's screaming, my feet hurt, but I will, you know, you need me here, I'm here any day you need, right? Because it's very satisfying work. That's what I didn't really expect, is just, you know, you kind of get home, your body's broken, you like, I was in bed the first night at 9 o'clock. That is, like, unheard of. But it really was kind of cool. You just feel proud of what you did. You feel like you accomplished something that day, which is like, in my old jobs, I would do that, but it just like, you know, I would get home and be worrying about the next day or whatever. In this case, it's kind of weird because you don't know what your next day is going to be or if there's going to be a next day. In fact, you can even get bumped. Like, they could ask you to come back, and then someone with more seniority could say, oh, I want that job, and end up replacing you. And you just get an email in the morning saying, hey, you're not working today. So I've been lucky so far. Literally, day one, I landed on one of the biggest shows that I could get, and you know, I managed to work through it on the week, and it's been really cool. But yeah, so just, you know, FYI, I might have to stream on different days. There might be, like, I don't know what my life's going to be like. It's weird to just kind of go into a different path, and all of a sudden, everything is just flipped around, right? I'm still adjusting to it, right? Yeah, Josh and the broadcast dudes. Oh, yeah. Honestly, the broadcast was, like, early Elite Dangerous. It was just, like, I think the broadcast was pivotal in, like, securing Elite Dangerous. Like, you know what I mean? Like there was a point where it's just like, oh, this is a great game. But at this point in my life, I feel like Elite is like that third place. It's like it's its own universe. It's a community, right? Like, you guys are like a part of my life. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of that gap from just like, this is a really cool game, into that, the broadcast played a huge role. Okay, here we go. We actually have CMM composites. Lovely. Look at that. I didn't use any trading computer, third-party tools. Did it old-fashioned way. Just going to space and doing the thing. Hippopotamus, what? Fantastic memory. I have a fantastic memory, just like that big gray things with tusks. I have a fantastic memory. The only thing I struggle with is words. Shabuka. Oh, yeah. Shabuka is great. And Turgeon's Travels. Hey, Turgeon's Travels, he's still going. He's still going. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another episode next couple months. Although I haven't talked to those guys in a while. I feel bad. They're some of my favorite people. It's just, yeah, again, it's hard sometimes with a lot of the time zone stuff, right? Why do you feel old? That's not that long ago. But it does bring you back, right? You like the early days of Elite Dangerous. And like, again, there's some wonderful people that you don't see that much anymore. They've kind of left the game, which, you know, I understand. It's everything has its time, right? Okay, so we got to go to Minerva. Not bad. Only 4 jumps. So, okay, let me give you my first thoughts on the Panther Clipper. I fucking love it. It's great. Frontier keeps knocking it out of the park. I love, like, every one of the new ships. The Type 8. I guess the Type 8 is more for those, like, specialty cargo runs. But, man, yeah, 10 years, right? 10 years. What even is that? I would love to see, even just for one night, like a broadcast reunion with the OG, you know, Turgeon, Shabuka, and Josh, and Greytest. I actually got to meet Greytest in person when I was went to it was me, Greytest, Ascorbius, and Yamix all stayed at Ascorbius's place for LaveCon in 2019, and Ascorbius had a little barbecue in the backyard, and we played VR games, and those guys are dope. That was a lot of fun. I would love to plan another trip out to the UK around an event, maybe the next PitCon or Lave. Oh, what? What do you mean? Exceeds drive. Did I like plot my route before I took the cargo? Oh, whoa. That was weird. Wait, what? What is going on? Hello, route plotter. Do I have like a setting where it's like, don't worry about... Okay. Okay. Oh, you know what it was? There's probably a neutron star in this system. Yeah, they wanted me to go over here and supercharge. I'm not going to do that in a Panther Clipper because I don't want to die, and I feel like the way that your controls are a little slower here, it's not going to be good. And oh, there's a little Z fighting or whatever there. Look at that little shadow. Oh, and it's happening over there too. What's going on? What is going on? Players killed at the CG. Oh, no doubt. Like, I mean, if I don't get attacked at the CG, I'd be disappointed in this community. This is, you know, this is just the way it is. But sometimes you get lucky, you get a bare instance, and sometimes you don't. And you just lose a lot of money and your life. Which, honestly, 25 million, oh, $31 million rebuy. Oh my god, what have I done? Like, that actually is pretty scary. That's a lot of rebuy. Even for $5 billion, like, you know, I got fleet carrier bills, you know? Why is Elite gotten to the point where I feel like I've got bills to pay? It's a little weird when you're like, yeah, I've got maintenance costs. Weekly maintenance costs. Not even monthly. They don't even give us the courtesy of pooling it monthly so that, like, you know, like if you found yourself down to your last, you know, 500 million and your fleet carrier bank account is starting to go low, it's like you have to week over week do it. It's not like you can, oh, like oh, sorry, I'm busy for 2 weeks and then I've got a week off and I'll just, you know, get all that money back there. No. It is scary. Just gonna, did you make team trade credits from me? Huh? How do you know? I don't think so. I don't know. You mean like the trade dividends or whatever? They usually would show up here, right? Somewhere. Like in claims? Oh shoot, did I not cash in all my... Uh-oh. I could have made more money in that CG, probably. Oh well. So yeah, my first thoughts on Panther Clipper. I'm loving it. I think for a large ship, it is actually living up to the hype for me. I'm enjoying flying it. I think it is a beautiful ship. It's kind of like, this is what you want in a large ship. You know, you want to feel like a space trucker. And oh, you know what I didn't put on this thing? A fuel scoop. But that's okay, because it's pretty fuel efficient. Like, this is going to be, you know, the de facto colonization ship. And I think it's very good for that. The only problem is like, fitting in mail slots. That's very scary. Should I try to do it manually? Unfortunately, I've already ranked out, yeah, my trade rank is already Elite 5 because of some of the crazy CGs they've had in the past. What do I need? I need to get my Elite in Mercenary and, oh, CQC. Yeah, that'll happen, I'm sure. I'm trying to think of, like, what would be some fun things to do with a Panther Clipper for future streams. Maybe, like, you do, like, 2 Panther Clippers, everything E-rated, except for, like, the power plant, and then you just, all plasma accelerators or all, oh shit, okay, hold on. I didn't target the place. There's a lot of hollow dots. Oh my lord, there's a lot of hollow dots. Just get an SEO. They can't get you an SEO. Canyon racing. Ooh, I like that. One thing that could be interesting about, like one thing I'm thinking is like they have to be behind you to interdict. Like taking SEO to like the rim of the system and then coming back in might actually be a viable strategy to just also help not die. Do a Beagle Point run without a canopy? What am I, Proxim? Oh god, Loot, you're really taking me back, eh? You're bringing me back to all the freaking OGs. Is this where you then go Super Cruise Assist and hope to God that you're gonna live to tell your family about the big first trade you did? I've never been to Beagle Point. I certainly would not do it in a Panther Clipper. Mandalay, maybe. Now that we have a Mandalay, I feel like that's something where it's like, yeah, I could jump to the other side of the galaxy, come back, and not completely lose my mind. Canyon racing, though. Shiv, do you remember a Scorpius hat? When you see a hollow dot go behind you like that, like, wait, it's going to turn into a triangle in a second. If it turns into a triangle, I better be prepared to high wake. I'll just have that ready. Yep. Shit. We're high waking. We're up! No, he's got me! Okay, can we fight it? Probably not. Oh, shoot, I submitted. Okay. Let's try begging. Hello. I am happy to give loot. Please. Please. Let me. No. 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 They're not even like trying to fucking. Okay, well, I don't know. Chafe. I was trying the whole diplomatic route, but chafe. All right. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Chip. Yeah, you did the voiceovers. But Scorpius built that like app that also tracked like your elevation levels. Dick. Like again, it's just like fucking say like, hey, we're killing you because your butthole stinks. I don't know, like just do something. It's just so annoying when they just kill people for no reason and there's no banter. Like I love the banter. Oh well. Well, that's the thing. If it was opposing powers, I don't have a problem with ganking or PvP in general. Like again, this is fine. I'm an open. I know what I'm getting into. I'm at a CG. Come on. It's like we know what we're doing. But it's just more like if you're gonna be like, you know, let's go out there and kill people. Like try and turn into something more than just like, oh yeah, we killed a Panther Clipper in our engineered fighting ships, and on you know, oh yeah, we're so good. Or it's like it's small PP behavior. It's just very small PP behavior. What do you mean too much info? Yeah, you wrote the program. So he had a program that tracked the course around the canyon, and it would factor in your elevation. So the closer you were, so this is Type 9 racing. The closer you were to the surface, the more it would increase the point multiplier. So either you won the race by getting there quickly, or you won from cumulative points by staying as close to the ground as possible, which I thought was a really, really cool idea. And just, you know, brilliant display of the Scorb's superpowers. Thing is, you really want that top 75% true. And players in PG and solo will be doing this risk-free. Well, that's what I'm saying, and it's like I could just go to PG and solo, and hey, gankers, you can, you know, you get to see my ghost. That's it. But it's again, it's just like I mean, if it was like I don't know, man. It's just like, to me, it's like, what's the satisfaction that they would get? Like, to me, I would find 1,000 times more satisfaction getting the guy to stop, reducing their shields, saying, okay, listen, you do what I say or we blow you up. And the guy goes, okay. And then I go, okay, I want you to dance for me. I want you to spin like a ballerina. Yeah, that's right. No. Not left to right, right to left. Spin the other way. Spin the other way. And you shoot a torpedo. You know what I mean? Like that, I would enjoy it. He would enjoy it. I mean, maybe depends on, I guess, who I interdicted if I were doing it. But if I were interdicted and they're like, dance for me, even if they kill me at the end, I would still love that whole process. You know what I mean? And it's one of those things where, like, I feel like it's like, if you, and this is where, okay, like, the way I would maybe encourage this is, like, maybe adding, okay, like, imagine this. You think it would encourage more players into open by not being as dickish, right? But imagine this. Imagine if you went into, like, if there was, like, one of these tabs that was, like, like, almost like how they have these, like, multi-crew thing, or I guess you can't do it in your team. But, like, imagine you pick from a pick list, and it's like, I am pirating you, right? And then if you said to, like, pick the pre-selection and say, like, I am pirating you, right? It would maybe spit out a pre-composed message where it's just like, halt and drop, prepare for cargo interdiction or whatever, right? And maybe that even could happen during the interdiction or whatever, right? Or maybe they're like, I'm a murder hobo, right? And it's like basically like a declaration of intent, right? Where they're like, I'm going out there to murder people because I'm an insane person, right? And then at least you kind of know, okay, this is an insane person versus like this is a pirate. Because like I wanted to stop there and try interacting to see if maybe they would slow down. If they still killed me, that'd be fine. But at least like, you know, screw around with me a little bit first, right? You know, do something interesting, right? It's just boring. These guys are just boring. Anyway, would have won, but I was in Discord with like 10 people else yelling at me. Shame, you're winning, you just passed Tato. Which made me go, oh, what the fuck did I do? So you were winning, and people told you were winning, and you were like, really? Oh my god! And then smashed into a wall. That's a wonderful move. All right, now we have to find this stuff again. Okay, I'm gonna use Inara because there might be something closer. I want to buy CMM. Why? I don't know. And I am in Minerva. Sort by distance. And we want to say minimum supply at least 1,000 units. Okay, so, oh boy. Okay, there seems to be a pretty good amount of stuff in Warkushanui. Yeesh. You're doing titanium? I guess the titanium is easier to get. Yeah, okay, let's do titanium. I'm just afraid of mail slots. I'm like, at least with the ground bases, it's like I'm like landing flat and the docking computer's fine. It's like with okay, so there's good titanium, it looks like in what are all, honestly, I'm in like an area where all the systems, it's like Imantana, Blodes, Jibiktuk. Okay, let's go to Jibiktuk because what the heck is that all about? Jibituk. Oh, it's Empire, so I'm less likely to be wanted there because I don't think I've pissed off the Empire recently. Alright, we'll go here. With no, that's what I'm saying! It's the I'm not going to say those words on stream because I don't want YouTube coming after me, but that's what it is, right? It's just like, why don't you start with a kiss, you gankers? Like, did you really need 2 people to shoot the guy in a Panther Clipper first time doing his first little run? And it's like there's no way you can get satisfaction from it. If you get satisfaction from it, like, honestly, you're lacking brain cells. Like, do people care? I guess, like, do people care about the total number of player kills? Is there, like, a queue of, like, oh, well, once I get 50 player kills, I can finally join this cool... You know what? I'm not waiting for auto. We're boosting through the mail slot. I am not afraid! Hey, I did it. Holy crap. I really did not expect that. How did that work? Wasn't bad 2 jumps. They'll probably be like 3 or 4 back, but ooh, I'm liking the boost. But yeah, I feel like it's like, okay, if you gave like the gankers are like, okay, like this is how I put it, is like, if you're a ganker and you don't set what your intention is, and then you go interdict someone and you murder them, it should be like, okay, now you get like a galactic bounty, and every single system you're in for the next hour of gameplay, you will be immediately interdicted by 1,000 NPC sidewinders, engineered, top-rated, that just, their only goal is to waste your time, right? And everywhere that you dock, the station commander goes, oh, it's this guy. Oh, what a jerk. And also, your bio-waste filter clogs up, and you start seeing, your commander starts making, like, grunting noises that are really annoying. Like, that's what they should do. Just make it incredibly unpleasant in every way possible. However, if you say, you know, I'm going out there for piracy, I want to be a murder hobo, or the people I'm going to interdict, I'm doing power play stuff, right? Then, hey, number one, let's say you start, so, like, you set what, like, you know how you set, like, in multi-crew, I want to go bounty hunting, I want to go do this or whatever, right? You set your intention, like, if you have a frameshift drive interdictor, and it's like, you go to interdict someone, it's like, hey, you didn't set your intention. Are you sure about that? Because, like, if you interdict this guy and then you commit, and then you murder him, like, it has to be murder. Assault's fine. I have no problems with assault. Assault is, you know, that's just child's play. But it's like, if you murder another player without setting your intention, then you will be, like, basically, like, given the worst experience for the next hour. In fact, we're gonna, like, increase your lag. We're gonna give you, we're gonna lock you in at 14 frames a second, or a minute, or whatever, I don't know. But, you know, if you set your intention, then hey, that's cool, you're only subject to the galactic crime punishments. Yes, they put poo on your flight stick. You look down, and it's, oh god. Hey, is there a little button that says safe? Can I, like, hit that? Come on. Can we make that unsafe? What does that button mean? I've never seen that before. Oh, now I'm curious. But yeah, I think there's, again, just like, there's a problem with, and I'm assuming, like, again, these guys are all, like, you know, they got, like, they're surrounded by, like, you know, like, empty 2-liter bottles of Dr. Oh, no, I like Dr. Pepper. Mountain Dew Baja Blast or some shit. You know, and fucking Cool Ranch Doritos, and they're sitting there in, like, you know, some I'm like looking around my room, being like, okay, what do I don't have any Cool Ranch Doritos here, right? Okay, good. But you know what I mean? It's sitting in man nappies. They're sitting there in diapers and just like, oh yeah, we got another kill. Oh yeah, that guy died so easy. Oh my god, I'm so powerful. Oh my god, I'm so cool. Did y'all see the South Park thing, by the way? South Park PSA. I was like, oh, that was amazing. It's like, with all the fucking turmoil, I was like, okay, Trey and Matt Stone have restored a little bit of faith in America. If you haven't seen it, look it up. It's pretty funny. Just, you know, don't have your kids around. It's not safe for work. Oh my god, though. So funny. Oh boy. Well, you know, one day. Oh, Jesus. Oh, lordy. Okay. That was a little shocking. I hate when it does that. It's like, you know, just drop you right in the system. Just right by the station. Should I try a manual dock? I got it at the mail slot. Fine. Let's get in the mail slot. Fine. As long as I don't slow down to minimum, the docking computer will not kick in. Somebody called Diavo, is that like Devo? Gonked commands with an auto dock. So he destroyed it, made them dock manually with one. That's the kind of shit that I'm talking about. If someone destroyed my auto dock and made me dock manually, and like yelled at me and said nasty things while I was doing it, I would actually be like that guy is amazing. You know? It's not the act, it's not the end, it's the means, right? It's like if you murder me in a creative fashion, like if you just shoot at my docking computer and have me smack it in the mail slot and blow up, I would be like, give that person a medal. Be like, that person my new best friend. Bask in her glory. Emperor, blah blah blah. Coming through. Uh-oh. Don't try it at her. Don't you try it at her. Okay, we are definitely scraped. Hey, 6 merits. What did I do? What did I do? Sorry, what did I like accidentally murder a ship from a different power faction while I was going through the mail slot? What did I get 6 merits from? Just for being here? I have no idea how that happened, but okay. Or maybe, oh, maybe that's from Death Star trading. No, still no trade dividends. Okay, maybe, oh, maybe they just don't appear anymore and they would be just like here. I love that little thing of like, if you don't die. No trade dividends. But I guess I get 6 merits just for being here. I'm not arguing. I'll do. Oh, for scanning. Okay, well that makes sense. Oh no, there's no titanium here. What am I doing? Wait, where was I supposed to go? Oh. I have to go to Valdez Plant. I went to the wrong place. Of course I did. I meant to do that. It was all part of a larger plan that I can't tell you about yet. This one. That's where I need to go. Okay. Well, at least I'm getting good, mail slot experience. You're getting your own... Wait. You're getting your own trade dividends, and I'm not getting your trade dividends. So basically, that's because the system's like, no. They're like, oh, it's like, yeah, everyone gets trade dividends. Then they're like, oh, no, spatula, no, you don't get, no, he doesn't get anything. It's like, you can keep those. All right, I'm very impatient, so we're just gonna kind of move things along here. If you are in the mail slot, that's your problem. And boost. There you go, another 6 merits. 6 merits though, it's such a pittance. But just for scanning, and that's kind of nice. You're supposed to get some, you get some like materials as well for just scanning ships. Oh, right. It's local. Hitting the wrong button. But yeah, like I love creative ganking. I love creative murder. It's just like, it's like annoying when they don't try to at least make it a mutually fun experience. Because I think like when I've had like PvP battles or when I've gone off and fought people, I've enjoyed it. Whether I win or lose, like the whole, this game is built for having space battles. That's what it's all about, right? You've been using the Panther for building an asteroid base. Still a lot of hauling, but definitely helps a lot. Yeah, I mean, I've taken a break from colonization. I do want to get back to it. Like, I keep seeing, like, where is it here? Architect payment. Nobody's happy. 0% happiness, 0% happiness. I want to build up some of these systems now. And it wouldn't be terrible to maybe find a couple new ones. Though I'm less... Yeah, I've not even been to an ice asteroid yet, so You let me know where yours is, and I'll help you build it, just so I can have the privilege of visiting. I want one of those too. I think I actually have a system that would be viable for it in theory, but then because of systems that I don't understand, I think I need to have like I think in order for me to build it, I have to build like 3 types of ground bases to get the tier 2 or tier 3 points required or whatever. So it's kind of like, yeah, colonization is still a little bit of like, I like it, but I don't understand it, and I don't really feel too motivated right now to do it. It's just more like, you know, like, again, I think it gives hauling a great purpose. It's so much better than just trading, right? You feel like you're working towards a big lofty goal. For me, I didn't find that balance, right? So like for I remember I just came off playing a little bit of Satisfactory when they had launched it. Satisfactory sucked me in. I was in that quite hard for a good couple weeks. And then colonization hit, and that's when I got like a weird neck. Oh, for serious? The NPC? Really? Really? I don't even have cargo! Is this about an outstanding warrant, sir? Oh, probably. Yeah, whatever. You're just an NPC. No big deal. Derpy derp derp derp. You appear to be a fish worth catching. Prepare for a beating. How do you catch fish, sir? You just go punch the lake until the... Like, come on. Okay, so that actually, yeah. The problem is also I'm, like, completely unengineered. Like, maybe what I should have done was done an engineer round. But... c'est la vie. It's here, COL, blah, 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 10. Getting there, any help is appreciated. Messed up my other extraction systems, so good working on this one. Does CMM polliners and good metals now. Just need a big space-based station. Yeah, put that in the do we have a colonization chat in the Discord or something? We should throw that in the colonization there, because I will not be able to see it until later. I'm gonna get... Oh, come on, dude! Come on! Alright, you know. You know what? You know what, buddy? Okay, how do we switch mode? Switch mode. Oh, what's the button for switch mode? Oh, it's this one. Did that thing go from safe to unsafe? No, it's still unsafe. You know what, buddy? Oh, hold on, wait. I gotta set my fire groups. You know what, buddy? I've been wanting to test this out for a couple minutes now. Okay, just if you could kindly stay in front of me, sir. We'll do flight assist off. We'll just head backwards, that way we can get a lock. And tilt. Come on. There we go. Alright, Rob Hills. How do you like these apples? Ooh, look at that heat. How you doing, Rob? Oh my. Okay, so that was definitely interesting. Come on, torpedoes. And I'm like all out of ammo. That's right, Rob. Oh, wait. Is he getting me to run into my own torpedoes? Okay, come on, torpedoes. Come on, like what are we waiting for? Go faster, must go faster. Oh my god! Okay, I got him, but what did that do? Hey, he's down to 50% hull. Not bad. Oh, shoot. Did I just, oh. Forgot. Now, if I could just ram him. Okay, I'm getting out of here. I think I might have to go to a different system now, because I think I forgot about the crime and punishment system. Those torpedoes did quite a little bit of damage, though. Okay. Let's try this place. We gotta get out of this place. Because, as usual, I've overstayed my welcome, apparently. Val's City. Okay, that looks nice and easy. Nice and easy. Space station. Now, the question is he gonna try to interdict me again? He is! Oh, my lord, dude. Give up. No, when you've, you know, when it's no longer worth doing it. Yeah. Bye-bye. You didn't do any engineering on the... Oh, you just took apart your hauling cutter. Yeah, I guess if you have engineered modules, you can move them over. But I'm kind of getting to the point where I still like to... Like, rather than module swapping, because I find when I do module swapping, I start to really lose track of what is where. And I kind of like the idea of each ship sort of having their own little story, right? Like, I feel like engineering is kind of like the... Dare I say it? Personal narrative. Of the ship. You know, it's like the little ship's little journey, right? What the hell is that? I heard a noise. Oh, it's Steam. Who's messaging me on Steam? A friend who wants to play Buckshot Roulette. If you've never played Buckshot Roulette, it's a game where it's like you can have up to 4 people. You sit around a table, and there's a shotgun in the middle of the table. And every round, it'll sort of start off, and you will have, let's say, 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 shells, and some of them are blue and some of them are red. The blues are blanks and the red ones are not. And the and then you get a whole bunch of weird tools. And the object is that, you know, it's like either if you point the gun across the table and try to shoot someone else, and it's a blank or it's a live round or whatever, it ends your turn, goes to the next person. You can also shoot yourself with a blank, or sorry, you can also turn the gun around and shoot yourself, and if it's a blank, then you get to go again, right? So it's kind of a thing where you're like, okay, there are 2 blanks and 3 bullets in this one, right? And it's like, I know that there were 2 bullets fired that, you know, hit this guy and this guy, meaning now there's like 2 blanks and 1 bullet. So my odds are like, you know, like 66% that if I point the gun at myself, I find out that, and then it's a blank, I'm good, and then it's 50-50 that it's a blank or another shot. So if I use up all the blanks, now I know that the last one is, you know, so it's kind of it's a Russian roulette kind of game that you can play with your friends. And then there are tools for like, there's a device that swaps whatever the bullet is from one to another. There's a tool that allows you to check and see the bullet. Skipping this person's turn or whatever and whatever. So there's a lot of cool kind of things. It's a neat little game. It's like one of those like casual games you just kind of put on with friends and have a fun conversation while shooting each other in the head. Your tourist station is still a bust. Is it just like the economy, or it's more you're not getting passenger missions? I feel like they haven't really, because the other thing too is obviously you can't search for in the Galaxy map for player-owned stations. They don't show up in the search results. Why would you point a gun? Well, because the object of the game is like everyone has like a health bar, right? So the idea is that you're supposed to win each round, right? So the idea is like you want to shoot the other players until they get eliminated and be the last one left. Like, obviously, it's a game, right? It's like, this wouldn't be a real thing that you would do with your friends unless you're crazy. But it's a fun little thing to play, you know, with your friends, because then you get these like social bargains that come out where it's just like, you know, you're kind of like, who do I shoot, right? And you're like, okay, listen, if you don't shoot me, I won't shoot you, and then that person betrays you, and you're like, oh. So it can be a fun little thing to play with friends. If you're a little sick and twisted, I guess. Okay. I just want to do just one successful run. Just one successful run. Just give me that. Give me that. Titanium. Load her up. So it'll be a 10x sales price or whatever. Is this going to be like a... Yes. This is a video game. I should really clarify that this is a video game. If I didn't make that clear, yeah, let me be very explicit. It is a little indie game or whatever. You should not shoot your friends. In real life. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll nav lock on Dead Star. That way I can kind of come in barreling, right? What is this? Disable team beacon, disable team boarding. Why can't I lock onto you? Oh, wait, because it's not from that menu. What is disable team boarding? Oh, that's like you don't want people on your ship, I guess. Okay. I'm not waiting. Boost. Okay. Yeah, I think we're getting the hang of this thing. Oh, I love that. Little scrapes in the mail slot. I really like this ship, guys. I really, really do. I feel like a big old, hunk of metal. I'm a big old truck. It's enjoyable to fly. Dude, Meccan just got a Hydra kill in the Panther. Of course he did. I mean, it doesn't impress me anymore. Now it's like, okay, I want to see you kill, like, unless it's like 7 Hydras. Like, come on, Panther Clipper has like 15 weapon slots, and you can armor the heck out of it. Like, it impressed me when he did it in the small ships, like a Sidewinder or Eagle or something like that. That's impressive. Panther Clipper. I think the Panther Clipper could actually be a pretty interesting combat support kind of ship. Maybe the Type 10 is a little bit better, but the Pink Panther Clipper, interesting choice. Oh yeah, you got to go that, right? Doo-doo. Inspector Clouseau, come on. Where do you think I'm taking some of my inspiration from? I'm a bumbling detective in my series. I gotta go Pink Panther. The Black Panther as well looked really cool. The Midnight Black or whatever. And then of course you go Wakanda forever. But I'm more like a large I think what did I call the ship? Bigus Dinkus. Pinkus. I love the Peter Sellers movies. Can never get through the mail slot without scraping the keel, or I should say without clipping the mail slot. Hey, I think it was designed to clip the mail slot. Like, that's what it's meant for. This is how they actually make sure that the mail slot stays at a certain level. The Panther does those large hard points. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's not I don't think it's like useless in thingy. Okay. I'm seeing a lot less hollow dots, but my theory is that most of the gankers are going to hang out closer to the destination. All we gotta do is get close enough that, yeah, there we go, baby. Drop a note on Dead Star. Look at it. Thank you for anchoring there, Mr. Dead Star. They didn't even see me coming. They're gonna think I hacked. Autodock, it's wonderful. You can go pee while landing. I'm gonna dump this cargo and then I'm gonna take a quick bio break, actually. I'm not gonna risk peeing while landing because, well, as you can see, gankers are shooting people outside the station for, or maybe that's not a ganker, maybe that's a rogue system security. Either way, I'm... Oh, what do you mean reckless flying? Oh, someone bumped into me, didn't they? Oh, God! Oh, God! No, Autodock. No, not now. Okay, now. Okay, now you're good. That's fine, I can pay my fine. FDev already... What? What? Where did they tease the next ship? Most likely another large ship that costs 19,020 ARCs. Where did they tease this? Is this on, I keep missing the damn Frontier live streams. Where would I find this? Elite Dangerous subreddit, maybe? Okay, maybe I'll just Google Elite Dangerous new ship. New ship tease? New ship tease theoretical frame lines. What the heck? Kind of looks like a big crate. That's a really bad image. They're doing a crate Mark III? Okay, I was gonna see if I can put it up on stream. Looks like a mining ship. Well, I guess, yeah, there's an image. It's the image that you're thinking of. It's in the, wait, why am I not docking? Proceed to pad 40. Come on. What's going on here? Are we stuck on a building? What happened there? Oh god, I am the building, really. It's, it's the... Okay, good thing I didn't get a loitering charge. I was actually, like, all tapped in the browser. Alright, I'll pay the damn fine. The new ship was teased on X. Oh, no wonder I didn't see it. I don't go to that slug hole anymore. I joined that, like, Blue Sky one, because at least, like, it's like that one... There's a lot of Elite Dangerous people, and it's like all I really ever did on Twitter. I'm not going to call it whatever the other name is. But it's like... the only thing I ever really did was, like, look out for, like, Frontier people or community people. But, you know, all the fucking other shit that comes at you, some of it's just... ugh. Like, I feel like it's, like, you know, the internet, like, it just brings a bad side out of humanity. A lot of the people that you talk to that are perfectly normal, I think when they get on the internet, it's like, I don't know, it brings the worst out of people. And so I find myself just really not enjoying going on social media. You know, the only thing I really do social media wise is, like, go on Instagram and, like, scroll through all the meme videos and, you know, look at, you know, cats playing keyboards and that sort of thing, right? But it's like yeah, Twitter just has become not my cup of tea. Okay, so I am signed up to community goal. Good. Okay. Now I see how much money I'm going to make trading. Oh, I have to sell. Holy cap. Wow. Okay, so that's basically, like, almost as much as I got in a CG reward for the last CG. Like, per trip. Oh, 751 merits. Oh boy. Oh boy. Looks like a large mining ship, and then Crawler, you're saying it's possible huge miner. What would... you know what a... Ooh. You know what a... Is it got a dredger on the front? Can we get a dredger? Can we get a player-owned dredger? Please. Please. I would be very excited for that. You watched a small clip of a journalist talking on 20 far-right voters when it aired the first opponent lost his job. I saw like a news article about that. Now asking the internet. Yeah, and then he's like starting a Kickstarter, right? And it's you know, we're living in a world where bigotry and hatred and bullying is becoming normalized again. I thought we were done with that shit. Well, not done with it, but I thought we had collectively all agreed that just being an asshole isn't like an attractive quality. But apparently there's a lot of people that feel differently about that. And here's what I say to those people. Go fuck yourself. Saying it like it is. If you are full of hate and spite and think everyone should, you know, do what you say and have no consideration for others, then Fuck yeah. Run CMM composites to make more money. You made $1 billion. $1 billion yesterday? Where has all these CG money-making CGs been all my life? Oh, we are just going to be rolling in the dough today. All right, fine. Let's do a CMM run. I'm going to take a little quick bio break. I can only do another, probably like one run, to be honest. Well, I guess it'll depend on how it goes. I've got about around 5 or just shortly after, I've got a friend coming over. And let's see here. Okay, I'm not going back to Gibbet Talk because I screwed things up there, and they don't like me no more because of the violence. Ooh, Yum Kai. Cool name. Let's go there. Yum Kai in Phillips Holding. Which I can't sub-target because apparently I've never been there. Well, let's go to Yum Kai for the very first time. My first ever 50 million took so many months to make. Now it takes one trip. Right? That's what I was saying. Like, it's like that early game. I remember, like, getting an A-rated frame shift drive was like a project. Now it's like, I'll be like, I'll take 100 and just, you know, throw them in the storage. Got a couple Type 9s I can throw them on now. I bet the new ship will be the Bushmaster. Is that a real ship? The Bushmaster Miner? What about the Boa? I think that was another early elite ship. Ozzy Osbourne dies, then Hulk Hogan follows suit. Who's next? Elton John, Brian May, Roger Daltrey, Robert Plant. Well, I mean, one is like, you know, a rock and roll legend. The other one's like a fucking, you know, wrestler and entertainer. So I don't know. I mean, like, did Hulk Hogan, was he in a band? Where's Shiv when we need him? Shiv, I need you to sing me a Hulk Hogan song. A ballad of Hulk Hogan. What would Hulk Hogan sound like in a band? Hey, brother. You gonna buy me a shirt? Gonna buy me a shirt at the store, brother. Oh, yeah. Whenever you get me and Shiv, and then Shiv's doing, like, the Hulkster voice, and I start doing Bradford, that's, like, legit, like... That's legit, like, I think, peak Elite Dangerous. The Boa apparently doesn't flip through the mail slot, because it's more, yeah, it's more of a boxy old big thing. That would be cool, though, if they had the Boa as, like, a fleet carrier side ship. But maybe like, oh yeah, you can unload or load cargo and it just takes X amount of time, right? And it sends out like limpets or little tiny shuttles that go back and forth with whatever station is in the local. I think that would be a cool idea. That's what I kind of thought they were going to do with the Panther Clipper. I thought it would be sort of like... Nova isn't talking. I didn't put her... I muted her, okay? Because sometimes she just rambles way too much. Way too much. Locked her in the ship's new Mark II cargo racks. I buried her. No, I left her in my Corsair. The way I like to think about it is like, I don't know if you'll get this right. Have you seen MacGruber? If you've seen the movie MacGruber, this will land extra hard. But the idea is like, you remember those old like if you were like a driving around let's say you had like a Mazda Miata with the top down, right? And you had like the stereo or whatever. And people used to steal the car stereos. They pull them out. So like you'd pull out the stereo and walk around with it, bring it into your house or whatever, so people can't steal your stereo. But that's how I think of like the ship computer. It's like she's a little box that I have to kind of pull out of the ship and bring it to the other ship, right? So I could leave her in my headcanon. I could just... Oh, wait, hold on. Phillips Holding. That's where I want. I could just leave her in the other ship when I'm sick and tired of her constant remarks. And weird profanity and somewhat seductive content. Oh, shit. I got to do the Radio 7 voiceovers for Takoso soon. I was gonna do them this week, and then that old job thing happened, and I might actually have some time to do it tomorrow. I cannot wait for you guys to hear the new Radio 7. It is like going to be like 3 hours long. So when you get to hear it, it's going to be like, it's enough to get you to Sad J. You know, like this is going to be an awesome freaking album. I've heard most of the tracks. I think there's only like one or two that he's working on. The music is dope. The DJ Squat's jokes are amazing. Do it now! Do it now! Do it now! Oh god, some of the bits that are in the end bit too. It's like he was rewriting some of the ending bits. It's amazing. What up, Comportunist? Yeah. All I'll say is, I know it's like I don't want to like overhype, and it's kind of, you know, it's shitty when you're just like, oh, this is so good, but you can't hear it yet. I'll try to do it, some of it tomorrow, but obviously then Takosa still has to do a lot of work on it. It's amazing too, because like I did the first kind of, I guess, third or whatever, sent him like the first third of voiceovers, and then he sends me back there's a lot of like sound effects cues and stuff like that also is in there. I'm not spoiling, but he you know, sends it back, and it's like I listened to the first, say, 50 minutes of it, which sounds pretty near what the final experience will be. And I was, you know, you're laughing, you're rocking out, and again, what I love about it is it's all the Elite Dangerous references, and you just, you know, when you start digging in the lyrics, and you're just like, yeah, I've done that before. And I got a lot of Takosa's music. I've got on if you have it on like YouTube or whatever, you can put it into your playlist. And so oftentimes I'm just, you know, maybe biking somewhere, and I got some music playing, and then you know, what was it, the Holland song? It was more recent one. All together, I think it was. I think that one's on the new album, but he's released a couple of them. So there's a few songs floating out there that are there. I will tell you, one of the Kojiko is a great track on the new one. That one's amazing. Holland Steel, that's the one. And then Buckyball Racing, you've probably heard that one as well. I think that one's been out and about. Man, it's so good. It's so good. But it's like, you know what I mean? Like you're listening to Nirvana or Red Hot Chili Peppers or whatever, and then, you know, a Takosa track comes on in your playlist, and now it's like, my music is taking me back to space. But yeah, that you know, I don't know what, like, assuming I get all done in the next couple of weeks for my part or whatever, he's still got some stuff. I know he's been. I don't want to spoil anything. I don't want to. I've already said too much. Oh yeah, torpedoes. That was kind of cool. I got that guy down from full shields to 50% hull in one massive volley, but I then was out of ammo. I guess he could manufacture more. Can you make torpedoes? I wish it would just blank out all the options on this that you don't need to, like, worry about. Like, what the hell is this? What the hell is this? Nanite munitions. Provides half of a weapon's ammo. Oh, nanite... torpedo pylons. What the hell is this? Is this why the gankers just kill everyone so... I forget all of this shit, you know? Like, what? Okay, but why do I need to see Gauss Cannon munitions, right? Like, what is that for? Guardian Gauss Cannons. Do I have one? No. It would just be nice if that was, like, only showed you the options that you needed. Like, hey, here's all the normal stuff, like limpets and blah, 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 blah. Anyway. Compertune says, since I see you in a Panther Clipper, tell me, how do you like the posture control of it? Lateral and vertical. I'm blown away by how nimble of it. Yeah, I was talking about that earlier. Like, compared to the Type 9, it just feels really smooth, right? Like, it's not like a Mandalay or a Corsair where you feel like you can just, you know, you could basically, like, knock the mouse a little bit and you do a full, you know, 180 or whatever. But I really think the Panther Clipper flies smooth. Like, I don't feel, when I get from a small ship or like a fast ship, like a Corsair or something, and then move into a Type 9, I immediately just feel you know what I mean? I just feel like I'm held back. I'm on a leash. I'm just, it just feels frustrating in a way, right? But I'm not, and I flew my Corsair for a bit right before I bought the Panther Clipper, and I didn't feel like I did feel heavier and bigger and more chunky, but but it still flies smooth, and I don't feel like I'm like too slow, even though I'm not super fast, but I like it. So I would say like my overall thoughts on the Panther Clipper is like I'm a big fan of this ship. I think this is going to be one of my mains. You know what I mean? Like it's the Type 9 is done. Bye bye. Sorry, but there's only 361 here. Whatever, I'll take it, and then we can fill up with titanium. Constant game crashes not for me. Although I think there's an irritating bug in power play, which I can't hand in Odyssey data to friendly systems from acquisition systems. Everything that you just said there confused me. And the heat management is more good in my opinion. Well, that's the funny thing is just like it's like that's what I've kind of been saying for the last like many streams is that all the new ships that Frontier is launching, the Python Mark II, the Type 8, the Corsair, the Panther Clipper, they're all like astoundingly better than a lot of their, you know what I mean? Like, what about the Type 7? What about the Cobra Mark III? You know, what about the Type 9? Why would you ever want these ships again? Right? And I feel like at some point or another, because obviously, like, number one, all the new ships are SEO optimized. Number two, they all have advantages or better systems or whatever, right? Obviously, the Panther Clipper is way more expensive than a Type 9. But, you know, once you get to the point where you can afford a Type 9, it's not going to be long before you get to a Panther Clipper, and then what do you do, right? And I think that what Frontier should do at some point is go back and rather than, oh, hey, let's release 10 more ships, like slow down, you know, do one ship a year. I'm good with that. And then a couple features or other things. But what I would love to see is one big update where they go back and they add something to all the old ships. Number one, SEO optimize them all, right? You can do a whole community goal series around it and have Galnet and be like, yeah, you know, we're retrofitting all of our previous models, you know, blah, 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 and make the SEO universal, right? Because SEO is just better. And then just get rid of the old frameshift drives, or I don't know. Like, why do you need the difference, I guess? Or at least, like, maybe... Because SEO is, like, there's no reason not to have SEO. The jump range is better. Yamix is back doing ship reviews. Hell yeah. And dunking on FDev. See, that's what I'm saying. It ain't a dead game, right? Even when Yamix is coming back, it ain't dead. I've seen him do a lot more elite content lately. I think he's really more interested, shall we say? Although he's got his opinions. Have you tried turning the Panther through a jet cone? No, I actually avoided that because I thought I would die. But that's good to know that it hardly moves. That's good. The Anaconda, a large and versatile ship at Elite Dangerous, was originally produced by Rimliner Galactic in 2856. Now it's 3311. The Anaconda is another ship where I think it's great. I don't really use it that much, and I think it's just I am more of a medium ship person. I like flying medium and smaller ships. I like being a little faster. Every once in a while, it's nice to have, you know, something like that. For me, like, the Anaconda and I would say, like, Panther Clipper Type 9, any of the large ships would be 1,000 times more appealing to me, like 1,500 times more appealing to me if those ships had a ship launch fighter bay that could support small ships like Diamondback Scouts or Eagles or Cobra Mark IIIs and stuff like that. If you could dock a small ship in a large ship and, you know, like put the large ship in orbit and go, you know, down to explore a planet in a Dolphin. Oh yeah. Okay, well, I guess that's good to know about the cones, because I was like a little bit, I had the opportunity and I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. Look at it. It's so cool. This one is very toad-like. The Chieftain is more froggish. This one feels more toady. I love the middle part and this, like, thing. It really makes the ship feel purposeful. And also, like, what happened if that dropped out? It would look kind of interesting. The Conda was my exploration ship due to the jump range, but Mandy's taken over. Well, that's the thing. The Mandy's more like I can land, and I can jump fast, and I can go fast. But the Anaconda, I think, has a little more utility, and you can bring more AFMUs. But I just feel like Anaconda to me is like, I don't know. I guess what do I like it for? I like it for just PvP or not PvP, PvE, where you're just like, I'm gonna go to Hazraz, put an all laser turreted build, fill my hold with cargo, and just sit there and let the bounties come to me. I think that's my favorite use of the Conda. New ships are coming out after 4.5 centuries. Hey, I am okay with the fact that new ships are coming out. I'm okay that they are initially better. What I am saying is that I love those old ships, and I look at the Cobra Mark V, and I'm like, the Cobra Mark V just feels like a better Cobra Mark III. So why would you want the Cobra Mark III? Here's my solution. I've said this a couple of times. I'm going to keep saying it until someone from Frontier stumbles on this and goes, hey, that's a great idea. Give every single... So you have an update that comes out, and it's like they add a special ability to every single ship, right? And each of those special abilities is unique to only that type of ship, right? So it's not a module. It's just something that's built in every ship. And this is how you can flip the table and make some of the smaller ships or specific ships have advantages. Examples would be, give the Asp Scout has a cloaking device that when activated gives you 30 seconds of sensor invisibility and reduces your visual visibility or scrambles or something like that, making it a great stealth fighter, right? Or a great way to escape. Give the Type 7, the ability to deploy, I don't know. I can't think of anything with the Type 7. I mean, just move the cockpit into a way that doesn't look stupid. But like, okay, give the Cobra Mark III, a speed boost, where it can double boost. And the Cobra Mark V, you give it a lesser ability. Like maybe the Cobra Mark V has like, I don't know, like you can honk. I don't know. The point is like you'd figure out something that would balance it. That would mean like, well, I can only get this specific ability on this ship. It's like the keelback does something that the Type 7 cannot, right? It's like, well, yeah, for hauling cargo, the Panther Clipper is going to be the clear better choice, right? And maybe the Panther Clipper gets a special ability that's like, well, the Panther Clipper's ability is that it can detach its cargo, and its jump range or its jump speed and range. So it's like you could just dump your entire cargo and get away and save yourself the rebuy, maybe. It's like you lose your middle section and you don't get it till you dock. If it was like a Type 9, you give it a different ability where it's like the Type 9 can double the amount of mining that you do or whatever. You know what I mean? So I think it's like that's a way to balance it out where it's like obviously like I'd like to see everything just SEO optimized. Although I kind of do like the idea that like, when you're like in a Type 9 and it's like riding one of those like mechanical bulls, right? When you go to SEO, like I think it's endearing, but I think it would be nice to SEO optimize everything. But that's what I'm saying. Like, give each ship something that gives them a purpose. And then people can go, oh, like, yeah, I had a drop ship, but then I sold it and got an assault ship. But the drop ship, that one has, like, you can engage, like, a special thing that gives it 30 seconds of hull invulnerability with a 5-minute cooldown. So, literally, when your shields go down, you can juice that up and minimize your damage. But the assault ship... that one has like for 30 seconds it doubles the fire speed, and for the gunship or whichever one has the ship launch fighter or whatever, maybe that one can support 2 ship launch fighters, and you can have 2 of your friends in multi-crew doing ship launch. Well, that probably requires coding, but you get the idea, right? And I think that would be really and like not module, like this is cool. They've got like these Mark II cargo bays. That's interesting. That's an interesting thing. But I don't want this to be modules. I want it to be like give the ships that people don't fly anymore often, like the Diamondback Explorer or whatever. Why would you fly a Diamondback Explorer when we have a Mandalay. The Mandalay is just like way better. But what would be interesting about a Diamondback Explorer? Well, maybe, again, you balance it out. The Mandalay's way better, but, you know, give it a kind of a special ability that's whatever. The Diamondback Explorer, let it have a button that every 5 jumps, you get 10x jump speed. So, like, yeah, it's like Mandalay is great for all-around exploring, but if you want to get to, like, Colonia in an hour, you take your Diamondback, right? And that's all. No freight mass penalty on a Type 9, sure. Yeah, maybe the Type 7 is just like, well, because it's basically a square, in which space it has, you know, it doesn't matter how much cargo you put on it, it never changes the jump range. Something like that, right? Or a much lesser power distributor load for the mining lasers. And that's what I'm saying, right? It's like, just give each ship a personality, right? That little thing that it does that only it can do. And then these are things that you could then build around, right? And go, okay, well, you know, this ship has this ability, and I'm going to do an interesting unconventional build and pair with that ability to create something new and interesting, right? I think that would be a good way to sort of level the playing field, to sort of bring back some of the ships that, like, we just don't fly anymore. Like, dude, like, I love flying in the Adder. When I fly in an Adder, it's just like, I don't know if it's, maybe it's nostalgia, maybe it's Maybelline, I'm not sure. But the point is, there are so many ships that are gathering dust because they're just like the Python Mark 1. Python Mark 1 got me through the toughest part of Elite Dangerous, you know, that sort of middle phase where it's like, yeah, I got a little bit of money now, but, like, you know, I still can't afford these big uns, right? That Python Mark 1, you know, it's like I feel like it, the love that I feel for it is like my own child. Oh, thank you for the sub, sir. You know, it's like that's how I feel about the Python Mark 1. But do I fly it anymore? Hell no. I got a Python Mark 2, baby. The Python Mark 2, oh my god, when the ship gets in the midnight black and it's just goes pew pew pew. Oh, it's amazing. Right? And it's like, that shouldn't be. There should be a reason to fly that Python Mark 1. There should be that thing that it does that only it can do. And anyway, that's my you know, take on it. Now, you can all gaze and wonder at the pinkest Panther. Python Mark 1. Oh, it's just like, oh, by the way, look up Yamek's Python review. You'll that was a collab. So if you watch Python's Yamek's if you watch Python's Yamek's Mark 1 review. But if you go watch that, basically the Yameks and I got together, we're like, okay, well what's going to be the theme? And I'm like, I think the Python is like, it's pure sex, right? It's just literally just like it's just, oh, you know, so we made it, it's just all sex joke. It's quite disgusting, quite dirty, but pretty fun. But I can't say enough about how I love that ship. Now that the Mark II comes out, you know, I would go back and move all those comments over, right? But I think there's a way to make me happy. Frontier, you just need to do something. The Yameks Mark 1. You prefer it over the Mark II because of the superior power distribution. That's true. I mean, I think there are still areas, like, I think for hauling for sure, like the Python Mark 1 is still a better all-rounder. Like, if you want it to be a hauler, if you want it to be a fighter, it has more versatility. The Python Mark II is like, that's a fighter. That's you go kill things with it. Like, you want to turn it into a trader? I guess you can, but the Python Mark 1 does do that better. And it's more, again, that's for me, like, once you get the Python, you're like, okay, I'm in a ship that can really do all these things, right? I can do whatever I want now. That's why I fell in love with it, because it was just really like the Blaze Your Own Trail emblem was right there. It's just like, this is the ship that, like, whatever your dream is in life, this ship will take you there. All right. Further ado, I must pee. I do buy break now. If you're new here, hide your kidneys. I'll be back in 5.
Far course, checking our whole world. Clouds up in the yellow, Only a time can save our humanity, and even if it can, well, it'll smell like me. It's always gonna smell like you for a long time, even if the titan goes up over the crime. Earth is gonna smell like me. Summertime, all lakes smell pretty bad. All that dirty garbage we just had to put there. But the gargoyles know a thing or two about stinking up a place between me and you. Will we ever wash away the smell? Earth is gonna stink like a bathroom in hell. Earth is gonna smell like pee-pee. I don't want to smell it anymore. That stargone status stench is out of control. Earth just wanna smell like beep, 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 beep. Oh yeah, I'm plugging my nose. Farcourse, attacking our whole world. Clouds of bitter yellow. Time only a time can save our humanity, and even if it can, well, it'll smell like me. It's always gonna smell like you for a long time, even if the titan goes up over the crime. Earth is gonna smell like me. Summertime, all lakes smell pretty bad. All that dirty garbage we just had to put there. But the gargoyles know a thing or two about stinking up a place between me and you. Will we ever wash away the smell? Earth is gonna stink like a bathroom in hell. Earth is gonna smell like pee-pee. I don't want to smell it anymore. That stargone status stench is out of control. Earth just wanna smell like beep, 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 beep. Oh yeah, I'm plugging my nose.
Okay, we're back. Okay, there we go. Bar break over. How many kidneys? Okay, that god awful thing is a better all-rounding category opponent to the Mark 1. Oh, 07 or 5. I love the original Python as well. It will never not be like if people are new to the Elite Dangerous, you know what I often tell them is like, you know, you're gonna start in a Sidewinder, okay, right, and then you're gonna make a little, you know, you're gonna have some trouble getting places, and you're gonna want to upgrade that FSD first, and then you're gonna want to figure out what you like to do, right? Do you want to run missions? Do you want to explore? You explore the different you know elements in a small way, right? And you're working your way up to either a hauler or an eagle or you know, whatever. But your next major milestone is going to be the Cobra Mark III. And when you get the Cobra Mark III, you're going to feel like, okay, now shit's happening. Now we're getting somewhere, right? And you're going to love the Cobra Mark III, right? You might try a Viper, you might do this and that. And if you go the Explorer route and you're really into that stuff, which, you know, again, that was kind of my path early on, you're gonna want to work from the Cobra Mark III to the Asp Explorer, and that ship is going to be your best friend for a while. And that's the point where once you hit the Asp, I mean, you could do this at the Cobra. I mean, you could go Dolphin if you want. If you want to be unconventional, I mean, you blaze your own trail, okay? It's no one's telling you what to do. I'm just saying this is more my path or whatever. But once you get to the Explorer, that's where set out to the Heart and Soul Nebula. Go visit California. Go to Colonia. You know, do something crazy. But when you get back, and when now your bank account's getting better, you're gonna get to the Python, and that's where the game begins, right? Once you're at the Python, you're like, now I can do anything, right? And that Python is gonna have, like, once you get the Python, you don't really need to do anything else other than, you can start really working on engineering and all that other stuff, and the Python will do anything that you need, and then you can start playing around with the other medium ships, and now there's so much more to choose from, right? I mean, in theory, you could go Corsair instead of Python. There's a lot of things you can do. I mean, that's the beauty of Elite Dangerous, is that you can go to the moon. All right. So I do have to end this stream soon, but we're going to finish this haul. And hopefully we're not going to get ganked again. I'm going to target the station itself. I don't know if Dead Star's looking down on worlds since 3100. What the hell? The Universal Cooperative is based in the system and subject to the Council of Discord on Eris. Starports across the galaxy are supplied with specialist parts and pre-assembled modules from a Brewer Corp whose main fabrication plant can be found in this system. Looking down on worlds since 3100. That's a terrible slogan. Is that Brewer Corp's slogan, or is this like a player faction thing? If you don't know, like way back in the day, you could get player factions added to the game. We actually happen to have one. If you go to our home world in Balones, you will see. How do you see? Do you see? Do you see? You will see it is owned by, and please tell me it's still us, Dangus Investigations. Now, when I applied and got in, it was sort of near the end of when they were offering that system. You had to go to a website, fill out a form. There was a whole approval system. I've got like streams on. Okay, Dead Star's there. Thank God. That'll help immensely. But like if you went through and you would fill out a description. Now, when they first started doing it, those descriptions would appear in the system thing, but for some reason ours never got in. I think they sort of were trying to tidy up the end of the list, and then they sunsetted that whole thing. And I guess, with colonization, it's now more about owning systems. But it's really cool to have a manufacturing in there. Unfortunately, I don't know if they'll ever bring that back. Boost! Oh, yeah. I do really like the Panther Clipper, though. I have to say, like, out of all the new ships that have come out since the Mamba, the Python Mark II is definitely, like, up there. I really, really enjoy the Python Mark II as a fighter. I like the Corsair as a pirate ship and just, like, an all-around, just, like, I'm gonna mess with your day in weird ways kind of thing. And the Type 8 I like. I don't hate it. The Cobra Mark V, I did not like at first, but it's kind of grown on me, but I don't really fly it that often because I haven't really spent the time to engineer it, but it was more like I didn't like the visuals, and I've come around on that, but I still don't like the fact that it's just better than the Mark III. Like, I feel like it's at least make it a medium ship or something. We talked about that already. But the Panther Clipper, that's something that I'm like, yeah, I'm really digging it. Like, again, for what it is and for what it does, it's the best at what it does, but what it does is not very nice. If you know where that quote's from, I'll give you a point. I don't know. Dead Star Omega, true. Didn't think about that. These new cargo racks will make the Python even better too. Well, wait. Oh, wait, what? So does the Python Mark II have the things? Can the Python Mark II take the Mark II cargo slots? Is that true? Is that a thing? Because that would be cool. I really, really believe that Balones will fall to Pranav Anatov, the bald bastard. He's like Lex Luthor. That's how I feel about him. Probably doesn't help I've been pissing in your backyard on behalf of Anatole. How dare you, sir? Well, if it comes down to it, we're going to have to then do an actual power play war, which could be interesting. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it's kind of cool. The new racks work on anything. I think I was meaning the Python Mark 1. No, I think the new racks are only in Mark 2 slots, which the Panther Clipper seems to have 2 of. In theory, the Python is a Mark 2. I mean, the crate is a Mark 2 as well, isn't it? Oh, Dead Star. That anchoring? This is a anti-ganker counter. You know what? Like, get a second Elite Dangerous account, boot it up on a laptop, have your guy sit there in a Sidewinder and just be an anchor for yourself, and you never have to. You can just like give the gankers a little bit of a run for their money, eh? Okay. Request the dog. What do you mean denied? What do you mean denied? Oh wait, it's probably just like. You run out of landing pads? Landing permission denied. No landing pads available. I've actually, like, I don't think I've ever seen a Coriolis, like, even at Shinrada Desra Jameson Memorial on, like, a busy day. Damn. Oh, I guess, like, Panther Clipper crazy, right? So everyone's here for this really good CG. Very, oh, here we go. Oh, thank you, Dead Star, for freeing up a ship there. Oh, God. Okay, docking computer's doing its thing. Let's go to external cam. I kind of like the pink skin, to be honest. I was really tempted to do the black one. Ray Bobula, how you doing, man? I was really tempted. The Midnight Black looked good. But come on, Pink Panther. And it looks kind of cool. It's a giant salmon. My lord. It's like at this point, this ship is so large. Wait, where are we going? No, we're not waiting in the queue. That's not how we roll. Alright, we're going manual. No, Wiser, yeah, no, I appreciate you. It definitely, I was like, yeah, I gotta get it now. And I do not regret for one instant. Although, I'm about to. What the hell's going on here? Type 7s? Why would you do that? Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Move. Move. Thank you. Okay. We're okay. We're okay. Just hit a few buildings there. It's all good. Just pay the fines. It's like $300 fines for... Oh, wait. Slow down for Autodoc. Okay, yeah. Autodoc, you do your thing. Yeah. I'm trying to think, like, what is my, like, favorite out of the new ships? And I don't know. I think... In my mind, I really like the Corsair guys. I really like the beak. I'm a beak guy. I know there's the beak or no beak debate. I'm definitely a beak guy. Biggest dinkus. Biggest dinkus. Pinkus. The brick shit house. That's a good name too. Where do I pay? Yeah, $300. It's like, honestly, it's not a deterrent at all. Okay, let us sell. Holy cow. Okay, so there you go. 20 million profit from like a measly smattering of CMM. This CG is actually kind of insane. And then 23 million profit from titanium. Wow. Wow. And you're getting merits for this, right? What's that message going to be? It's like, congratulations, you have won Elite Dangerous. Oh, lovely. I'm an ally now. It's like 2 runs. This profanity filter kept censoring the name, so he got a bit creative. It's weird, though. The profanity filter is like a little bit much. Like, it's like if you called your ship hello world, it censors it because the word hello contains the word hell. It's like a little bit aggressive. Or it's like yeah, like if you called your ship something like what's the word that ends in like se mouse. If you called it mouse X, and there's a space between them, profanity filter goes, oh, S, E, and X all together in the same order, even though there's a space there, and there's like nothing implied there. Oh, that word can't be. It's like, really, come on. I just turned it off. It censored my ship DCS extinction. There you go. Yep. DCS extinction. SEX. Oh, we can't have people knowing about this word that they might be offended. Like, really? I think it would be like, I think profanity filter should work where it's like you go in and put what words you don't want to see. The DCV. There you go. We're never getting out of here if we wait for auto dock because these T7s are just there. Let me just help you guys out. Okay, come on. I'm gonna give you a little push. Sometimes all you just need is someone to give you a little motivation. I'm gonna get you out here. We're gonna, geez, okay. Can you not block my window though? Come on, you can do it, buddy. Come on, we're gonna help you out. We're gonna help you both out, actually. We're big enough. We can get you all safely out the mail slot. I know it's scary. Oh, okay. He chickened out, but okay. We're helping this guy out. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, buddy. Just keep going. Another few feet and you're gonna be free. You're gonna be in open space. Come on, buddy. I don't got all day. Alright, let's just let's get this moving. Come on. Okay. Alright. There we go. There you go, Leonardo. Now you're free. Gotta say, the right light, this thing looks, I know, it does look good in black. It does. The black skins too, being that little extra price point. And it's like, because they know it looks good. They know it looks so good. Who's shooting? Why are you shooting this guy? Hey! It's a Lebron Yui guy. Why is he shooting this guy? What did this guy do? Let's find out. Does he have a bounty? Ooh, look at that. Stealth Panther Clipper. I like it. Enemy. Mahoney. What did you do? That's a weird build. Oh, look at that. 4 drives, eh? This guy's... He didn't do anything. Station security. Okay, so I only got, like... Let's see here. I got like 10... No, not even 10 minutes. Alright. Now there's emergent gameplay right there. Space tugging. Like in Star Citizen. Only without the physical issues and like... Yeah, Star Citizen, the great experiment. Okay, we're gonna track down a ganker. Popped a pic in Discord. Oh yeah. Honestly, that's the next. Oh, the ship kit. Oh, yeah, that's looking pretty good, Dead Star. That's looking pretty good. In black, it really does kind of make it a little more elegant. Did you get a paint job with last week's CG for the Panther Clipper? I don't know. Did I? Okay, I'm going to try to get interdicted, and I'm going to see how these torpedoes work on real people. I'm just going to, like, basically you just go in front of a ganker, and you just show them in your butt, and you're like... Come on, you know you want me. You know you want me. I got to pretend to kind of go to the word station. They see me coming from... Well, I mean, they don't care about cargo. They just want to murder people, right? Is there a ganker in the house? Would someone like to interdict me and see what happens when 14 torpedoes come at ya? Get some tips to weapons and engines. Let's prep it all here. Your audio cut out for the first part of the word torpedo. Wait, what did I say? Oh God. Cut out. So I said, oh no! Oh no! This is like Epstein Island word. Alright, come on. Let's see those triangles. Okay, there's one triangle over there. What's going on? All these hollow dots and no one's gonna kill me? Do they know? Do they know? This... I always try to look at names and go like, who seems like a ganker? Sometimes you can tell from the names. Come on. Kozu, Kaz, Spectre, Fertile Ants. If this guy doesn't try to interdict me, I'd be very disappointed. Imperial Cutter. Okay, that I don't know if the torpedoes are gonna... I should have got my engineered reverb cascade torpedoes. Destler says, I have hauled enough this evening. I could have actually completed my asteroid base by now. The Panther Clipper is a game-changing ship, though. That's the thing. Like, it actually, like, the utility of it is great. Like, I mean, you're going to make a lot more money. You're going to be able to do a lot more things. But it flies nice. It looks cool. I'm just, I'm pretty fond of it. I'm pretty happy. Come on. When you want to get, like, want to get ganked. Like, when you want someone to interdict you, they never do. When you don't want it, it's inevitable. They're all like talking in Super Cruise. The lack of drift when fully loaded compared to the cutter is a massive game changer for me. Yeah, like, it flies almost too well. That's what I'm saying. It's like these new ships are so good. I'm not complaining about it. Again, kind of complaining about it. I'm more. It's like, it's a nostalgia thing. It's just like I love my old ships. I love my fleet, you know, and I want every ship to have its place. And some of these new ships, it's just like, man, they're just so good. Someone interdict me, please. Hello. Are these guys like all hunting gankers? Well, look at this. I can get merits just by scanning people, so let's scan them. Maybe they'll get annoyed by that. They're all like different powers too. Come on, somebody. Of course, their cap's at 600. Is that a speed cap? The fastest ship I have is from my Vulture. I gotta end my stream. My buddy's literally like 5 minutes away from the building. Somebody. Oh no. I'm so vulnerable. I hope no one interdicts me. Come on. Like, I literally have to go. But it would, you know, it's like, it'd be nice to go with a reverse, you know, anti-ganking torpedo combat. I want my ships to have character. The drifting of Imperial ships is fun. I do enjoy the drift, and I think, like, again, it's like that can spin into an advantage if you really use it, right? So if you ask me, the Panther Clipper behaves like a medium ship as far as flight dynamics go. Yeah, I kind of feel like I'm in a big medium ship, not in like the largest ship in the game. That, you know, you would expect it. I was expecting this to just handle terribly, just terribly, but no, I mean, again, that's where it's like, I've appreciated the Type 9's function and functionality, but it really isn't like a ship that I like to fly. I don't enjoy flying it. I just, you know, it's like, it's obviously the best ship for hauling. Well, now this is the best ship for hauling, and it's kind of a pleasure to fly. I'm super happy with that. Is seriously no one going to interdict me? Okay, is there a wake that I can drop on? Stop jumping around. There was one, and then it went away. Somebody takes me so I can shoot you with torpedoes. Yes! Here we go, baby. Here we go. Okay. So we're gonna try to hit them with torpedoes. So again, we're gonna try to flight assist off, go backwards. Let's get our torpedoes out. Oh damn! Oh damn! He hit hard. Hit him! Hit him! Hit him! Come on! Come on! Come on! Ah! Torpedoes! 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 Okay, that did nothing. Ah! Ay, ay, ay. Okay, so maybe that worked really well against an NPC, but not so much against the commander. I'm alive. I'm alive. Uh-oh. Okay, I managed to get it out there. Well, that's what I'm saying. It should behave like a fast-paced vanity, but it's actually quite slick. It's actually quite sleek, and I think it's great. I like the Panther Clipper. Frontier. Good job! Good job, guys. You keep knocking it. You keep knocking it out of there. Commander Mystic 93, you suck. Anyway. Alright, but that, unfortunately, is all the time we have today. As I was saying earlier, with the new gig, I don't know when I'm going to be working. Oh, gee, yeah, 31 million. That was a terrible mistake. Oh, wait, 18. Hey, power play discount! Hey, power play has purpose now. This is awesome. Oh my god, Elite Dangerous. It went from, like, dead game, quote-unquote, to, like, it's back, baby. We'll make it to the 20-year anniversary! But, anyway, I've engineered the dirties. Well, I haven't done any engineering on this yet. That'll be, I think, maybe next week's dealio. So I will let you guys know on the Discord, obviously, if there's any scheduling issues or whatnot, because I'm kind of going to be bleh. Whatever. I'll see you guys in space. Until then, fly Dangus, and good evening, or 7. Bye.